HelloFresh is also an owner of Factor. So Factor is pre-made meal plans. If you don't like to cook your own meals with HelloFresh, you can use the link in my comment section and you can pick your meals from Factor. In the link, you get some free meals as well. So if you guys don't want to take the time to go ahead and cook the meals like I did with HelloFresh, you can go ahead and order your own meals through Factor. The meals are amazing. They have breakfast, they have protein shakes, they have smoothies. So if you guys want to use Factor, go ahead and hit that link in the comment section. It's amazing. Go ahead and make sure you click that link, get you some Teach Hanley, and support the Media Man YouTube channel, and also support Teach Hanley. What up? Welcome back to another Media Man Live. I am excited to be back here on this great Tuesday. Appreciate y'all joining your boy. We got 48 people in the building. I appreciate y'all support. And let me give a special shout out before I forget, before we even get the show started. My good brother, Rents Turner, with the $10 super chat coming through as tonight's show sponsor. I greatly appreciate it, brother. Thank you for all your support. Let me know, Rents Turner, let me know if the sound is good. If you guys hear any echo, I can move the mic a little bit up, a little bit back. Just let me know. I didn't like how the sound sounded in the last videos. So just let me know. I tried to do some things just to make sure everything was good and everything was crystal clear. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this stuff. And when something is off, it's a problem. And I'm blaming myself. But yeah, man, thank you for the support, brother. I already got you down there as tonight's show sponsor. I greatly appreciate it. Man, we have some great topics to discuss. And the main topic is something that's not necessarily up my wheelhouse. However, when we talk about the high value man concept, I believe that there's a lot of things left out, right? And especially when it deals with a married man. And we're going to get right into it. It's a hot conversation going on TikTok, and I decided to bring it to you all just so we can break it down as a team. And I also want to let you guys know that I've discussed these types of things before. And it was actually one of my least viewed videos because men got upset that I told them that women and wives have feelings. Yes, fellas. Yes, married men, your wives do have feelings. So every time you hear somebody saying, well, a high value man, he could just cheat and his wife going to stay, we going to talk about it. And y'all going to see the ramifications that come with it for selling monogamy. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to explain what that actually means. We're going to talk about it. I have had a lot of time to unwind and talk about this discussion with a couple of my friends, female and male. And yeah, we're going to get to it. I can't wait. And also we're going to touch on some other heavy topics as well. I was, while I was preparing for this show, I was notified that 3 Black Army service members were actually deleted in a drone strike. And as you guys know, being a 20-year military veteran, military deaths hit me hard. And this was one of them because they were young individuals. I believe one of them was a specialist. Another one was a PFC, a private first class, I believe. And, I won't mention the names here, but just have those members and their families in your prayers. It hits the military community very hard when we see one of our service members, let alone 3, deleted, right? No matter what race, what gender, it doesn't matter. All in the military, we are all family here, and that definitely hurts, So yeah, but we're gonna touch on a lot of things, man, and I'm happy to be here, happy to share this information with you all. So how y'all's day going, man? I was pissed off yesterday, but it's actually a good thing because I almost went to that damn Houston Rockets Lakers game last night. And luckily for me, work got in the way, so we weren't able to go. And I was able to save money because I didn't get to, and it was a good thing because I get to see the Lakers get their ass kicked by the Houston Rockets. So yeah, hold on. We got a little lag here. Let me fix this real quick. Remember, as the show starts, we always get some sort of lag, and I hate it. But let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix some things. Give me a second. Cool. We back. Yeah, that lag is pissing me off. And Xfinity just sent me an upgrade thing, so I'm going to have to go up there tomorrow and hook it up. But yeah, we back. We back, baby. Okay, let me see here. Oh, we got some more super chats. My bad, y'all. I may have missed some. Here we go. We got Dante Bryan in the building with the $5 super chat. He said, Brother Double M. What's going on, good brother? How you? Good to see you here. Let's see. Oh, we got a celebrity in the building. We got Melanie King in the building, y'all. Say hi to Melanie King. She is one of the very few celebrities in this space. With the $20 super chat, she said, Money World. Thank you, Melanie King. I appreciate the support. Melanie has been dropping some great videos, and I've been making sure to like all of them. Y'all got to go over there and watch them. I'm like, man, there's a lot going on with these relationships and feministic views. And Melanie is covering them all. So thank you for that. So make sure y'all give Melanie a shout out. She is a nice show sponsor. I greatly appreciate your support. Hold on, let me go and put that in there. And thank you again to Rents Turner for starting it off right. Hold on. Here we go. And let me make sure. See, I'm going to have to employ my child to come start doing this stuff for me. Let me see here. And bam. And again, thank you to Wrench Turner, my guy. What's going on? And there we go. We got Melanie updated. Appreciate the support, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Who else we got? Okay, I see everybody in the building. Let me go back up. Let me see. Melanie, I think you should be modded up. If you are, go ahead and put your links in the description. If not, hold on. Let me make sure. Why I can't see that? YouTube messing up. Let me make sure. Okay, this is a better view. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to make sure everything is good to go. What the hell is going on with this? All right. Bam. Okay, finally. And there you go. All right. Yeah, Melanie, go ahead and put your links in the description so they can hook you up. I believe you're close to 500,000 subscribers, I believe. Yeah, make sure y'all donate to that or subscribe. Get Melanie to 500K. That would be amazing. I know somebody with 500,000 subscribers. Let's see here. And we got Darkroom Media 007 became a new YouTube member. Oh, I greatly appreciate it, man. I missed that before we even got started. Damn. Yeah, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. A gold member is that. Thank you. And we got Osaru. What's going on? Men who say high-earning men don't bear consequences for their actions are the ones with no money. That is the biggest lie society told men. Some of these men don't have top-tier wives either. We're going to talk on it. We're going to discuss it. And some of it may be ignorance. I think a lot of men may be ignorant to how these dynamics actually work when certain things aren't in place before you get married and when you have money, right? And I just want to explain from my perspective. Again, I'm not married just yet. We'll be very shortly. But this is going to help out a lot of folks, I believe. So especially the guys and also the ladies as well, because y'all not absolved from this also. It was many signs. That's all I'm going to say. What the hell is going on? We should hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. It'll pop up. All right. Give me 1 second. Cool. All right. Yeah, that lag is pissing me off. Oh, it'll come up. Here we go. Let me see. I can't get up. We got a lot of comments. So let me get to the super chats first. But let me get Thompson Anthony in here from Facebook. What's going on, good brother? He said this show should be more popular. I agree. I agree with you, brother. Thank you. Let's see here. We got Philip D. Redden Jr. What's going on? Hey, he cold in that picture, man. That profile picture with the gray on the black. Hey, my man cold. Salute to you, media man. Salute to you, brother. Thank you for supporting the black male ethnic image, man. That dude cold in there. Let's see here. We got Glow in the building. What's going on? And we got Saint Cyr as well. What's going on, folks? How you? And then we got Jay Randomness in the building. He said, I'm fine. I'm on time finally. Is this a premiere? No, man, we going live, baby. We going live. Let's see here. Let me see what Melanie say. Been a minute, but happy to be over. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I just hooked you up, Melanie. You should be good. Thank you. Appreciate the support. As always. Oh, Bass Clark, my man. He said, at my desk grinding away to the word of the day. Hey, man. We got a great show. We got a great show coming up, brother. You $20 super chat. You are the co-show sponsor. Let me go and switch that up since we got Bass in the building. Let's see here. And okay, there we go. My bad. Bam. Got you. All right, cool, brother. You in there. Let's see here. Melanie King says she was his mistress when he was married to his first wife. Melanie, you get away. Hold on. Wait, I didn't know you was going to say it. This is why you wait for all the facts to come out. And like I said, women, you are not absolved. Thank you, Melody. Yo, we gonna get to it. It's gonna be hilarious. I didn't know. That's good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then you see why that's the whole point that I'm about to talk about this. There were signs. So yeah, ladies, you'll come to the front of the congregation. See, Mr. Pitt says, shout out to Melody King. She makes awesome videos. Good, man. I'm glad y'all over there as well. Thank you, Mr. Pitt. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get into it. This was amazing. I don't usually get caught up in conversations like this. However, I really felt that this was an important conversation to make a whole show out of. But we got some other topics as well. But I think everybody can learn from this, you know, and it goes back to Osaru's point where a lot of men think there are no consequences to being a high value man who exercises his options, right? We're going to definitely cook. We're going to talk about it. Let me get John in here real quick. John Kevin Rush said, hello, sir. I'm glad to see you live again, though I didn't receive the notification. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on, brother. From what I noticed, like every time I get new subscribers, let's say I'll get 3 new subscribers, YouTube will take me back 2. And then it'll go up and then it'll take me back. Like people will subscribe, unsubscribe. I honestly don't know what's going on, man. So I wish I could, but yeah, I don't know. Hold on. All right, let's get to it. Let me make sure. And we got Randy. Let's see, with $10 super chat, he said, God bless. I enjoy the show. Appreciate that, good brother. Thank you, brother. And he called in the picture too, man. I see you got a suit, man. It's a lot of brothers that's got a lot of bread, and they be wearing them suits. We proved that the last live stream. My goodness, y'all brothers killing it, man. I love to see it. And let's see, Trez, what's going on? He said, "Who's a mistress to who?" Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, you gonna learn. You're gonna learn. It's gonna be great. Good show. But let's get to the first topic. And this is to piggyback on my points that I made in regards to the people who don't like the passport bros. I know you guys see me more vocal about this. I've done multiple videos explaining to detractors what the passport bro movement actually means and not understanding why men are going vocal, trying to shame these brothers. You guys have already heard my talking points on that. Now, this is going to be the flip side to being the passport bro and also being a passport bro who decides to compare black women to other groups of women from other countries, right? And I see a lot of backlash and, complaining about the responses that a lot of, passport bros are getting in response to all of the deletions that you guys have seen in Colombia for the past, in 2023, right? And I'm going to show you a video and then I'm going to explain to you guys why this is happening. Let me show you. Here we go.
At least about those passport bros making their way down to Colombia and getting the United States had to put.
Hold on.
Now, this article was released about those passport bros making their way down to Colombia.
Let's start it over. Let me go back. Here we go.
Now, after this article was released about those passport bros making their way down to Colombia and getting the United States had to put out a travel advisory to these dusties. Okay, a literal travel advisory to these dusties to not go and meet strangers in foreign countries on dating apps. And shout out to Sandra Rose, this blog that put out this article because it's an amazing read. So they state in the article, a growing number of men are traveling to foreign countries to meet submissive women who are less expensive and not too demanding. The term, you guys know, is passport bros, first appeared on TikTok, and it references men who use dating apps to hook up with women in other countries. It states below that authorities say that at least 25 passport bros were unalived in Medellin, Colombia in 2023, and 4 Americans were killed in Medellin in November alone. Now, Owens, a 59-year-old passport bro, was gunned down, robbed, and taken for his watch and gold chain, and then his family had to receive his bodies 2 weeks later in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The U.S. State Department helped the family out to cut through the red tape to bring his remains home. You guys have to understand, that's not what the State Department is for, but that is what the State Department will do. Now you can pause this to read the rest of these horror stories, including Johnny Jerome and Philip Mullins. Now again, the U.S. State Department is issuing a warning to avoid using dating apps to meet women in foreign countries, because you could otherwise get yourself. It's crazy. The State Department has to do this. It's a waste of tax dollars to have to warn people to not do this. But again, there's the warning.
All right. So you heard what she had to say, and if you hear it in her voice, you can see that she sounds very cheerful, very jovial in regards to hearing the news that there's multiple guys being deleted in other countries, in Colombia to be specific. Hold on one second. Let me make sure this is good. So did you guys, hopefully, well, I'll just start over because I hate when that lag happens. But if you listen to the video, she sounds very happy, very jovial, very delighted to hear the news that there are passport bros being deleted in other countries, in particular Colombia, right? And honestly, she was happy because what black men need to understand is this. In regards to the passport bro movement, it doesn't matter if you're a member or not. If a black man or anybody American gets deleted in any country or runs into any trouble while overseas, black women are going to use that against you because they're going to label those men passport bros, even though none of those guys identified themselves as such. So that's just something that black men are going to have to get used to. Through a little bit of research, from the first 8 that were reported, there were only 2 black men that were actually deleted, and none of them brothers were passport bros. But you know what? The black women who hate black men, they're going to attribute that to your movement because they don't like y'all. And there's a reason why they don't like y'all, is because of the fact that you guys are comparing them to other races of women in those specific countries. So you have to understand that. So all the outrage saying that, hey, media man, look at this video of this black woman shaming the passport bros because there was some guys that got deleted overseas. It doesn't matter, bro, because they're the ones that are taking, they're happy that this is going on because they feel that it's karma for the reason, for the reasons why you guys are going over there by comparing them, right? So that's their reasoning to say and do what they do, because realistically, we all understand that in Colombia, they get millions of tourists that go there on a yearly basis, on an annual basis, right? And to see, and not to say, to trivialize the amount of men that are getting deleted and drugged and things of that nature over there. No, more for those brothers, more for those men, as you see fit. But when black women get a hold of that, they're going to throw it in your face, because we all know that the passport bro movement does not have a card. You're not a card carrying member by saying, hey, here's my card as a passport bro. I'm going overseas. If I get deleted, make sure you put in the news, this was a passport bro. Now, the article that was written and what she was citing, it was written by a feminist woman. Name is Sandra Rose, right? So the way that she labeled it, 8 passport bros killed in Colombia in the past 3 months. Nobody of, no reputable sources. The State Department did not label those men as passport bros. She did that on her own because she wanted to placate to her audience to make it seem like the passport bros are the ones that are being deleted. And more specifically, she wanted to let it be known that black men are being deleted. But we all know how dangerous it is in the states alone. Literally, if you go to Chicago, we're talking about 25 men. 2 of them, from what I've seen, were black men. But if you compare that to Chicago, and it's a tragedy in itself, there's hundreds of people that are being deleted in that city alone, right? So don't be surprised, black men, when you see this going on. Yes, you're going to get backlash because this is how they respond to you guys. So you can respond to them if you want. You can explain to them that, hey, these men were not passport bros. They don't care. And I'm trying to get you guys to understand and live a more stoic life. You cannot affect what you cannot control. You cannot control how those black women respond to the news that black men are being deleted because they don't like y'all. They don't like the fact that you have the opportunity to go overseas and find a better life, let alone find a wife that may be more suitable for your program. They don't like you. So y'all gonna have to come to grips with that. Go read some Marcus Aurelius books, right? Because you cannot keep sending me this stuff and saying that, hey, media man, you need to respond to this woman. You need to respond to that woman. Answer me this. How would you feel if a group of women, i.e. the divestment movement, was sitting there talking mess about you, right? The same way that you feel about the divestment movement is the same way those women feel about the passport bro movement. So it's give or take. Either you're going to shut up and just go overseas, or you're going to continue doing what you're doing, which is okay, but just understand the consequences. You're going to get a lot of hate. And when they hear that somebody got in trouble and he looks like us, a black man, then they're going to celebrate. Y'all see what the hell happened to Kevin Samuels. They didn't like Kevin Samuels because they fit the description of the women that he was talking about and the women that he was talking to, and they were upset. So when he passed, they celebrated. And you can't expect anything less. They're not going to have sympathy. They're not going to have sympathy for you all because they don't like you. And y'all going to have to understand that if you want to continue doing what you're doing. If not, then just go overseas and don't worry about it. Mourn the guys who passed, right? Pay your respects and move on. Stop expecting sympathy from a group of women that you guys are comparing to other women overseas. They have reason to do that because they don't like y'all. Just like they don't like, that's like y'all don't like the divestment movement, right? Does that make sense? Is that logical? So yeah, it may be effed up. I get it. I understand it. And you may have just cause to compare American women from overseas women. I get it. But there's consequences and repercussions to the actions that you make. And this is their time to shine. And again, I want to be clear. As of now, it's about up to 25 American foreign, people from UK that have been deleted in these foreign countries. 2 of them, from what I see, were black men, and none of them were passport bros. But again, if you get deleted overseas, they will label you as such and celebrate, and they will dance on your grave. I just came back from Switzerland. I was in Zurich, right? I was there for about 7 days, had a great time. If something were to happen to me while I was overseas, you know what the headlines will be among the black women who hate black men or hate black men who have these spaces? Passport bro deleted in Zurich, Switzerland. I'm not a passport bro, but they celebrate it because they don't like what I say and they don't like what I support. They don't like what you support. So y'all gonna have to understand that, man. Stop expecting sympathy from a group of women who don't like y'all in the first place, right? They hateful ass women. You can't do anything about it. And that's why I need you guys to understand the rule of 10. I keep telling you that. 3 people for, 3 people against, 4 people undecided. The women that are celebrated are the 3 people against. And you know what? You discard them women. And you focus on the 3 people that are for and the 4 people that are undecided. I could care less, right? So it may hurt to hear or see your black women with so much hate in their veins to sit there and celebrate the deaths of guys going overseas, but it is what it is. And that's all it's nothing you can do. All right? I just want to bring a realistic approach. I know y'all upset. I get it. It upsets me too that we have women in our community that sit there and take relish into seeing black men deleted or what they believe are black men. And that's the narrative on social media, that all of these passport bros are being deleted when there's millions of people that go to Colombia every year. And passport bros wasn't even started by black men. Right? Y'all know that, right? White men been doing this for years. Mail order brides, the passport Joes, all this type of stuff, right? We already know this. But like I said, man, there's so much disdain in the black community for black men who take their lives into their own hands. They don't want to see y'all happy. And I've told you that multiple times. So y'all gonna just have to get used to it, grow some thicker skin, and decide to respond, or just be quiet and continue doing what you're doing. You know the truth. You know that those guys weren't passport bros, but those women don't care. They hate y'all for y'all being y'all. All right? Just wanted to be clear on that. Jeez. And like I said, man, I understand, bro. I do understand. I watched the videos. I've seen the women, laughing and, this is karma and all this. They don't care. They don't like y'all. So I don't know what else you can do. I mean, to sit there and have conversations with women who already don't like the Passport Bros, and you're going to have a panel discussion. Tell me why you don't like the Passport Bros. I mean, it's pointless, right now. I mean, it makes no sense. Why even waste your time? Let's see here. Woke Quill. He said she sounds delighted. Yeah, it's a lot of them. A lot of them on TikTok. They happy about this. So it is what it is. Woke Quill, more than that will be deleted in Chicago. That's even tough. Man, Melanie says needs to travel in groups and with the reputable travels. Yeah, man, and I've done multiple videos on this, trying to explain to you guys how to travel and not try and go by yourself. Is the first time you're traveling overseas. I don't recommend doing solo trips if you've never been overseas or never been to a specific country before. Maybe we need to bring back one of these live streams and touch on a couple of points. And also to our ending point, the young woman in the video, I did a whole video breakdown where I walked you through the process of travelstate.gov and the things that you can see. She was saying that they're wasting tax dollars by issuing a warning from to the Passport Bros or the what they consider the Passport Bros. No, this happens every day. That site is updated every day with travel restrictions and level 1 through 3. All these things have been going on for years. It's something that we use in the military to see what's going on in a particular country. This is free to you all. Travelstate.gov. So it does nothing. She was just trying to say that it was causing money to put out a warning. No, this happens all the time. They have the local embassies that you can see. You can write down the numbers. I did a thorough breakdown of this stuff, guys. There's videos on my page that will explain exactly what you need to know, what you need to bring, what numbers you need to have, taking a picture of your passport before you head out, and staying away from sketchy areas. I remember I caught a lot of pushback because there was a guy who was making videos saying that he travels to the favelas in Brazil. And I was telling you guys, do not do that. Do not go to somebody else's hood trying to get content. And a lot of guys are like, well, it's not that bad as you think. We can go over there, it'll be okay. F around and find out. F around and find out in somebody other country when you go into the ghettos over there. All right? I've done videos and it upsets me that you guys still have this cocky American attitude where you don't understand how these things go. And this is coming from a guy who has been to 49 different countries. I've been to some of the worst places in the world, right? Where there was times where I questioned if God actually exists. All right? So if I can sit here and tell you, hey, use precaution when I know what I've seen, to the point that I had to ask God for forgiveness when I seen certain people living the way they did, and y'all ain't gonna listen to me as a subject matter expert on the situation, I don't know what else to tell you. All right? So y'all better smarten up, man, and stop being so damn cocky. E-Love said, notice that many Kendra G's contestants have deleted baby daddies, probably from trying to make him jealous. I didn't see that, brother. I don't know. Dark Room Media 007. Good afternoon, Media Man, and everyone. And thank you for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate it. Good to see you here. Let's see here. Terrell Williams, are black women, are women? Yes or no? No matter how you look at it, bro, the only people that separate ourselves is us. The rest of the world sees us as a group, as the black community. When the numbers are reported, the only time they're separated is on blackdemographics.com. That's why I typically have a hard time finding the numbers that separate us, because we are a community, no matter if we believe it or not. It's nothing we can do, right? All you can do as a black man is understand what you're facing and you move accordingly. And the same thing for the black women who believe that they're good. You have to move accordingly and separate yourselves from the people that don't want to see you thrive. That's all you can do. But in the real world, it's still the black community. And you guys keep saying, why you keep referring to them as our women? Because it's true. Man. Mr. Pitt, they hate us because they ain't us. Yeah, man, that has a lot to do with it. Y'all know how the dynamics work. Women, black women in particular, can't just go overseas and do what the passport bros are doing. Because, I mean, the majority of them say that they don't want to pay no bills here, let alone go to DR or Colombia and find a man who they're attracted to, and now you're the sole breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? And you got to give money to his family. You really think black women want to do that? No. So they can throw around the idea to go to Jamaica, get rubbed on and stuck on a bamboo shoot. They can do that. But at the end of the day, they're not getting married. They're not finding lives over there. So it's a lot of black women who are expats, and they do very well. But if you look up their videos, the majority of them aren't married. They're just enjoying themselves in different countries. They won't even date in those particular countries. There have been women who live in other countries that come on the Kendra G show looking for men in the States. It was literally a woman that was living in Japan, and she was sitting there complaining that black men in Japan aren't dating black women. When Japan has, like, I think the population is like 98%, 93, 98% Japanese. And it's only, it's only like 3 to 5% of other races of people living in Japan. And she was complaining about the black men dating and or marrying Japanese women. This happens. It's been women on Kendra G's show on vacation in Mexico, in different countries, calling in looking for a man in the States. Do you really think a passport bro is going to go overseas and call in the Kendra G show looking for a woman? No. So that should tell you right there. Even if they go overseas, they can't do the same thing that we're doing unless they hit the jackpot. Let me say not all, right? Some women may hit the jackpot and find a dude that is financially stable and can take care of her. Cool. But for the majority, no. So that's why all these conversations should go in one ear and out the other, because y'all know what it is, right? Let's see here. Emmanuel Dark, what's going on, brother? Said most of passport bros, Merck in Colombia wasn't even black American men. I just said that. We know this. We know this, bro. But like I said, they're going to think anything that has to do with American man killed overseas, black women are going to celebrate it. And in their mind, they're going to say that they're black men. So in their mind, 25 black men, aka passport bros, have been deleted in other countries because they don't like y'all. All right. So, man. Let's see here. Reggie S. I'll try. Strachan says since World War II, white men have been doing it. Yeah, man, it's been going on for years, brother. It's been going on for years. Andre Golden DFG said those women don't want men in general or black men in particular to find peace. Yeah, man. It is what it is. Let them deal with that hate on their own. So all right, let me see here. Andre, he said most people who weren't military don't understand travel warnings. Yeah, and I try and put that information out there as much as possible, right? Woke Quill, Media Man, those dudes getting scoped, only research, creep cam vids, and currency rates. Yeah, and I think it's about time we do another video, man. It's about that time. Andre became a member. Thank you, good brother. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Boss Clark says, I've been to Brazil a few times in the last year, and you go into the favelas when you're invited, and know someone who lives there. Hood rules apply around the world. Just saying, man. You get cocky. That's when things happen. Andre with the $2 super chat. Setups are setups everywhere. Yeah, but again, y'all, it don't matter. I don't even know how many passport bros we got in the chat right now. But if any of you brothers go overseas and something sketchy happens, you know what they're going to say? It was a passport bro. Another passport bro deleted or hemmed up in another country. And I tend to go to some of the most strict countries, brother. I got a trip coming up to I ain't gonna tell y'all yet. I got a trip coming up, and you guys probably can guess. I got a trip coming up to a country where gum is prohibited. Chewing gum. Yeah. If y'all can guess that, hey, you know what I'm talking about. So and it's actually for work. So let's see here. Woke Quill said he's right. I've seen a lot of female expats in Asia and Africa. They complaining about the men over there. Yeah, and I'm like, man, you got a whole plethora of guys over there. Wonder why y'all not dating them. It's because you're going to have to spend that bread. That's what's going to happen for the majority. Goodness gracious. Trez said, I remember that. Yeah, man, that girl in Japan pissed off. Yeah, there you go, Jamal. Obama, 99%. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Saint Cyr, exactly. Insanity, man. Yeah. Melanie says Western women won't fix a man a plate, but will fix what's between their legs for the highest bidder. Our thug roan. Thug roan. Thug roan. Yes, that's the funniest thing. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Y'all, I'm not cooking or cleaning. I'm not picking up a sock, but you know what I'm saying? You could sock it to my hot pocket. Oh, that's the funniest thing. Hey, hold on real quick. Wait, let me show y'all something. Wait, let me get these super chats real quick. D320KG 199. Wow. At our women taking pride in our deletions. Yeah, man. But ask yourself, D320, do they have a reason? Right? That's their reasoning. You can't, this is free reign on social media, bro. It's a lot of women that that just hate to see black men doing well. Darkroom Media 007 with the $10 super chat. Thank you. Said divestors both project too much. It's best to focus on your own level up and not denigrate black men. Brad is watching and taking notes. LOL salute. Yeah, I think I'm done talking about white men and them, marrying black women. I don't know what else to tell black women. And we got another video here. It's a funny one too, quick one. It goes into my point that I was trying to explain to a lot of black women. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to Singapore, so I have some work there. Glow said the same thing. Yeah, y'all know. And then Trey said UAE. No, I just came back from UAE. I just came back from Abu Dhabi. My brother lives there, so I visit him every year. Y'all done seen me put multiple videos out there. Having a great old time in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. I love those countries, but they are very strict. But you know why I love those countries is because of the fact that I'm a model citizen. I'm not out there doing crazy stuff because I know the rules. I read them, right? So y'all need to do that. Let's see here. From downtown, 296. What's going on, brother? Said Media Man. This company put some weird women in my van this morning. He was white men in my van this morning. He was talking about those outdated stats about us. I've been blasting your videos, correcting him all morning. He can't stand it. Most people can't, man. Most people can't. And it's funny. I seen DL Hughley. He posted something about it was a video of a young woman talking about the single motherhood in the black community. And it was a lot of people saying she needs to cite her sources. And somebody, I think it was Eliana Murray, she tagged me under the post. And everybody that was saying that, I was like, hey, you can see the full stats on my page. I have yet to get a response. It is what it is, man. So, it's nothing we can do. So, but look, And just to further my point as to why those women don't like the passport bros, let me show y'all something real quick. Y'all just seen it, but I just want to give you some clarity and as to why you guys see what you see. Hold on. Look at this. Now, this is from the girl Sandra Rose. Look at this picture, fellas. You see this AI generated picture? They got a young black Japper gentleman with his suitcase in the airport headed out, right? But if you look in the background, you see a bunch of black women, overweight, pissed off. You got baby moms in there. You know what I'm saying? So whoever made this AI ain't right. But if you see that, let's imagine it was a beautiful black woman there. It was a bunch of dusty men pointing and screaming and yelling. Y'all be mad. So you understand why. That's why they don't like y'all. So yeah, it is what it is, man. The picture is funny though. Oh man, I'm sweating. All right. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Oh, that's good stuff right there, man. So that's why they mad at your asses. Oh man. Oh man. Look, see, Belly said it's missing baby hair, wigs, lashes, claws, nails, and stripper outfits. Hey, don't worry, Melody. Somebody go generate one. Yo, this is good. Oh man. So look, we was just talking about white men and black women. I've been doing multiple videos trying to explain to black women that if y'all gonna try and divest, at least make them marry you instead of just having sex and having their children with them, right? And it was funny on Kendra G's show last night. A old scruffy white man came up on there, and he said he was a full-time activist. That's his job, right? Scruffy white man. He says his job is a full-time activist. And no lie, somebody in the comment section, after they heard he was a full-time activist, they called him Talcum X. Talcum. That's a talcum powder. Talcum X. But look what he said about his interactions with the black woman. Hold on, here we go. Look.
Sent me $10 to ask you this question. He said, what ethnicity are your two ex-wives?
They were both Caucasian.
They were both Caucasian. Have you ever dated a black?
So real quick, he was married to two white women, right? So listen to what he has to say. Talcum X.
Woman, Jack?
Dated no.
Dated no. Oh, slept with?
Yeah.
Ladies, I'm mad at them black women that slept with you because you married the other women. They shouldn't let you sleep with them. You wasn't even their boyfriend.
Please don't assume. I think she used me more than I used her. So
how did the black woman use you, Jack?
For sex. For sex. It happens. Adults.
He said, Kendra pissed off. She said, how did the black woman use you? He's like, man, for sex. Yo, wait, hold on.
Do that.
He said, don't assume she used him more than he used. Okay, I'm gonna let that one go.
We enjoyed each other, and it was just a very short relationship. So I guess I misspoke. Yes, I have had a relationship with a black woman.
Okay.
So there's another example. And like I keep telling these divester women, if y'all gonna go over to white men, at least have them marry you. Because as of now, what the numbers say, y'all, they knocking you up. They having sex with you. I just read the script from the Dating Divide book, the quote from the Dating Divide where black women explain that they was having the same issues, and there you have a white guy that's giving you a prime example. Kendra G was pissed off that he required marriage, or the white women required marriage from him, but the black woman was willing to sleep with him with no consequences or repercussions. And that's the problem, right? Scruffy looking white man. He seemed like a cool brother. He may be a veteran. That's how a lot of veterans look. So yeah. So it was just funny to hear him say that. And also even more funny to see Kendra get pissed off because black women aren't requiring marriage from these white men. And there was another white man that went viral recently where he was saying that, hey man, I went out with this black woman and she was giving me too many compliments like I'm something special. And he was like, look, I ain't nothing special. White men ain't no different than black men, you know, and a lot of women was pissed off. And we've been trying to tell y'all, we all the same. We all want the same. Y'all swear that you're going to go over to white men and they're going to just lose all standards. You see it happen all the time on social media. Women with 3-4 kids, you know, overweight. I'm going to divest. And I just really wish that there was, I don't even know how to say this, but I just wish white men were more vocal and say like, hey, lady, white men and black men, we damn near all the same. And even more, black men are a little bit more lenient when it comes to weight standards. We all know this. So you really think a white man who think that these stick figure ass models are the picture of beauty is looking for a overweight single mother, let alone one that's not in his own community, which everybody tends to marry 80% within their own race? That's what y'all think white men are, you know, just think white men gonna accept anything? I can't speak for them. They can speak for themselves. But if y'all think that's cool, go ahead. You got it. Have at it, sister. Talcum X said he was running through him, wasn't he? He said he loves said Chalk Tour Umar. Oh my goodness. Alex Mike said, how did they use you? He was like, what you thought? For sex. Emmanuel Doug said, white zaddy, I hate that word. Said, it's an honor for y'all. I'm not saying that, brother. It's to get me in trouble over here. Saint Cyr, he had a relationship, all right. A brief situationship. Yeah. Yeah, Rodney Dunn, he did look like Jim Carrey on was it Dumb and Dumberer, the second one, when Jim Carrey was in the hospital. That's what I said. I was like, when Jim Carrey was in the hospital when the first movie first started, he had all that damn facial hair. Oh man. Yo, I was dying laughing. He came on there, it said what it is. Andre said, $2 super chat, thank you, brother, said they will accept disrespect from Alabaster Andy. Jesus Christ. Okay, Mona D said they are not qualified to get a non-black man. They should stop lying to get views from black women. And they getting them views, selling them damn dreams, Mona. It's funny. Hey, did you get my DM that I sent you? I gave Mona some prime content. I'm not even going to explain it up here, but it's everything that I've already told you guys. But hopefully Mona take a look at it. Yo, Emmanuel says, Tris, you know that's how he thinks. Oh yeah, y'all, I'll let y'all cook in the comment section. All right. So and before we get to the main topic, we're gonna definitely spend a long time because it has so many moving parts to this conversation of the cheating scandal or whatever. But sometimes when I get sent certain things from TikTok, man, and it's typically from women complaining about relationships or situations that they're in, I'm just sitting there listening like, this could have all been avoided if you would have did this, this, and this. And I really wish, I've been thinking about doing this, man, like trying to not necessarily mansplain, because I hate that term, but it seems like a lot of these women just need a guy to just be like, to when something happens, they could just point to this guy and be like, hey, what do you think about this situation? He's doing this. What should I do? And I listened to some of these complaints that a lot of these women have about dating and all this type of stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, how y'all didn't ask a man if this was cool or not? You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So here, listen to this young lady's story. She seems young. She looks young. And listen to what happened to her during a quote unquote date. Listen to it. Here we go.
Insane story time that's literally actively taking place as I record this video.
Can y'all hear that? That seems low to me. Can y'all hear that? Can you hear her? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear her. I'll wait. You guys can hear. Somebody said barely. 2. Yeah, it seems a bit low. Let me see if I can. So what I have to do here, guys, is increase the volume on iMovie and then send it back to my phone. I got to save it one more time. Okay, let me save this and then I'm going to send it back to the computer because I want y'all to hear this situation. And I want men and women to comment on this young lady's issue here. I was just like, the situational awareness is just wild to me. So hold on, I'm saving it real quick. Because I want y'all to hear this. This is, yeah. That's a good. Yeah. So people with headphones, watch out. So it's usually saved on iMovie under 100. So I put it to 200. So hopefully I may have to lower it on my end as well. But yeah, you guys got to listen to this young lady's dilemma that she's in. I think it's a good teachable moment. Hold on 1 second. That damn TikTok, man. People put their whole lives on there, yo. I mean, just share everything. And I'm just like, how do y'all feel comfortable sharing all this stuff? Put everybody in your business to break you all the way down. This is what happened to the woman in the cheating scandal or whatever, or what we thought was a scandal. Thank you, Mona. Appreciate it. Let's see here. It's saving right now. Almost done, guys. Let me bring that back up. Yeah, I've noticed that nothing is sacred anymore. Yeah, man. Women. I said that a while ago. I was like, man, women talk too much, especially on social media. My goodness, just sharing everything. This dude, he did something. He put something in my cheeks, and I'm like, Lord have mercy, lady. My goodness gracious, just sharing everything. Keep on piling bodies on bodies on bodies.
An insane story time that's literally
Can you hear her now? Listen.
Actively taking place as I record this video. So I agreed to join someone at their place.
Nah, man, it's still low. Why is she talking so low? Goodness gracious.
For a real chill.
We scrapping this. She pissing me off. She done pissed me off. We'll come back to it. Nah, man, we gonna come back to it. Let's get to the main topic. F that. I ain't got time for this. Yo, we gonna get back to it. But let's get into the main topic. So you guys seen the thumbnail. And again, like I said, I rarely pay attention to cheating situations like this, but I felt this was necessary to discuss because we always talk about the high value man. And one of the main components that goes into the high value man conversation is that a high value man can exercise options, which he can, but we never look at the repercussions that come with those options, especially if anything is not discussed between you and your wife, right? So this is going to be a prime example on both ends. And ladies, you are not absolved because all of this could have been avoided if y'all would have just seen the red flags and moved on. But the money is too enticing. And we know this. A woman will put up with a lot of foolery if money is involved. It was a meme out there a while back where it had pictures of Dwayne Wade, Kobe Bryant, and I believe a couple other people. And one woman, it was a tweet. She said, all these women, got cheated on, they stayed. And the woman under her said, look, women will heal like Wolverine if the money is right. So we know this. And this is a prime example of that. But first, I want to show you guys Gail's side. We're looking at, this is the case of Gail and Harold Lewis, the married couple, and also a young woman named Sabrina. So let's start from the beginning and listen to what Gail has to say. And again, this is going to be very extensive. I got all parts to it. So I want to show you guys what happened. Here we go.
Like that.
Now, there you go. So this is Harold on the left, and this is young Sabrina on the right. That is Gail. She is the one holding the camera where she ran up on them at the airport, and they were about to catch a flight. So as you see at the top, it said husband and mistress caught in Atlanta airport, right? So this is Gail explaining to you all what happened.
Hey y'all, well it's story time in regards to that video I posted this morning of my husband and his mistress at the Atlanta airport. So, let me just preface this by saying, I'm a nice person, I'm a sweet person, I'll do anything for my family and my friends, and I'll help anybody out. Try to stay in my own lane, I try not to bother anyone or do any of that. But when people play in my face and plot and plan and do foul stuff, I'm not so nice anymore. And that's how most of us are. So let me start by saying on October 29th of 2022, my husband was scheduled to come home from a trip from Europe. He told me he had been over there working, and he worked a lot for his, his corporate job. I thought he was working anyway. Told me he had a speaking engagement in Europe. So I wanted to make sure that I had dinner and everything ready for him by the time he got home. So I called the airline. So I knew the flight number, and I was driving, so I couldn't, type it in my computer, because usually if you just type a flight number in, it'll just pop up what time the flight's going to land. So I had to call the airline that day. And when I asked the flight attendant, or not the flight attendant, I'm sorry, but the representative, what time that flight came in, he asked for my husband's name. And I was like, you don't need his name. I was like,
okay, so this is very important, guys. So she said that she wasn't, I just see somebody said, Skinny Boy, you said that she went looking for it. She didn't. She absolutely didn't. The reason why she was calling the airport is because I guess she wanted to see when his plane was landing or something like that, so she can get like food prepared or something, she said. Hold on, let me make sure this is good. Hold on. Hold on. We froze. But from what I hear, she wasn't looking for him cheating. She had no clue. Remember, they've been married for almost 30 years now, right? It's going to all come out in her story. But she was calling the airline just to see when the plane landed. And this is her story. I'm not sure. She may be lying. She may be telling the truth. It is what it is. But let's continue.
just give me the flight information. If I typed it in, I just need the flight information. You don't need his name. So he was adamant about me giving the name. So I gave him the name. He comes back a few minutes later and he says, Mr. Such and Such and Miss what's her name landed 20 minutes ago.
So I want to explain this a little further. So the women in the comments were saying that the flight attendant or whoever answered the phone was looking out for Gail. And sometimes flight attendants or people at the front desk, they do that because they see guys or they see women who are cheating on their spouses, and they will put a bug in the other woman's ear to let them know that, hey, your spouse is cheating on you. This seems like one of those examples of that. The flight attendant basically told her that your husband and somebody else just landed like 30 minutes ago. And she was like, no, I wasn't asking for somebody else. I just asked for my husband. So the way Gail explains it is that she wasn't looking. She was just told this information by the flight attendant, right? That's what she's saying. So yeah, Melanie, you know about the story. She said this was in 2022. She's only spilling tea now to get on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's friend with Candy Burrs. Yeah, I seen that video. I think I got it here as well. But yeah, she did a good kind of rollout to, explain this situation, but she tried to make herself seem like the victim. But y'all keep watching. When women gonna want to look up some stuff, hey, they gonna find what they're looking for. And TikTok investigators, they went to work and they found old Gail doing some wild stuff. So let's continue.
So I'm in shock because I've been married 25, 26 years, and I'm thinking I'm just married to this upstanding citizen. Mm-hmm. So I said, no, just his name. I don't know who that other person is, but just his name. And the guy states again, he was like, Mr. Such and Such and Miss What's her name just landed a few minutes ago, like 20 minutes ago. So I'm sitting in the Kroger parking lot like, what does this mean? I'm in a state of shock, actually. So my head is spinning by this time. My blood pressure's going up. And I'm like, what does this mean? So I'm like, okay. So right after that, my husband calls. And I was trying to hold it in and trying to hold what I was feeling in. So I was like, I'm not going to say anything right now. I'm going to wait till he gets to the house. Because he was like, oh, I missed you. It's been a long, long week. This is the hardest money I ever earned. But I wish you could have gone with me. And I was like, okay, well, you can tell me about your trip when you get home. So, okay, stand by, y'all, for the rest. So, okay, y'all. So when he comes home, I greet him at the door, give him a hug and a kiss and ask him about his trip while he's unpacking. And so I'm like, show me some pictures from your trip. And he was like, oh, I didn't take any pictures. I was running around working and we were just so busy and on the go. We were just, just going to and fro. So I was like, oh, okay. So we go to have dinner. I was like, hey, I called the airlines to see what time your flight was getting in. And I said, they told me there was someone else on your itinerary. And I tell him the person's name. And he was like, who was that? And I was like, I don't know. You tell me. He was like, oh, I don't know who that is. And he was like, He said, they must have made a mistake. So I was like, well, okay. So I went along with it, but something about it, my spirit just was not feeling right. So I was like, something about this is just not right. So that night when we go to bed, he's sleeping over there, just a snoring. I'm over there tossing and turning because I was like, something about this just does not feel right. So something tells me in the morning when you get up, go check your credit card bills that are on the counter. So the credit card bills are all stacked up out on our kitchen counter, and I don't open them because I don't pay the bill. I mean, it's American Express bill each month. They be high. So
Man, this video is effing up. This is going to piss me off. Hold on. I wanted to let Gail cook.
ready to go to the Falcon game, but someone was like, check one of those credit card bills before you go. When I opened up that bill, the woman that the airline employee mentioned that was on his itinerary, her name was up and down my credit card bill. Flights here, flights there, flights to Paris, Delta vacations, a country here, an island there. So I'm thinking this was in 1 month. So I'm sitting there like, what in the world.
All right. So let me explain something real quick. So the way she's framing it, and the only thing that I can go off of is what she's telling us. She's married to a high earning man, right? Hold on. All right. So she's married to a high earning man to where she doesn't have to pay any bills. She just said that she never checked any credit card bills because she didn't have a reason to. She just checked her expenses that she spent on, I guess, throughout the month. It is what it is. But other than that, she didn't have to pay any bills. He had everything taken care of. But once she saw and checked those bills, he had trips going to different countries with that same lady's name on there. And it goes back to a point that actually Patrice O'Neal said about these types of situations. He said that, look, to make women understand what cheating is like, he said it's just like a man having sex with you and taking another woman out and spending money on her. And then he said, reverse it. For you, it's like a man taking you out, spending money on you, and then you going back and having sex with somebody else. That's the difference. So when she saw those expenses, I guess that's what got her more pissed off, because sometimes, in my theory, this is just my theory, I think more married women are more willing to accept a man just having frivolous sex with a woman, a sexual encounter that doesn't mean anything. But once a married woman knows that you're spending money on another woman, then that's a problem. That basically means that you're taking her resources away, the family's resources away, and you're spending it on another woman. So I'm pretty sure that got Gail a little bit more mad when she saw that Harold was spending money on another woman, let alone taking her on trips and things of that nature, right? So yeah, so it's a crazy situation, but like I said, guys, he was a high earning man, and somebody was like, yeah, she should have stayed. That's my point. I was like, okay, so TikTok and the Real Housewives or whatever are encouraging this woman to leave and get divorced, and she actually did file for divorce, and the documents are posted online. People have already found them. It is what it is. But in her situation, and this is something that I want women to understand, if you're in a situation like this where you're married to a high earning man, you've been married to him for like 25, 26 years, you already got kids. Gail was already a single mother when she met Harold. What is she going to do on the dating market at this age? Right? Other than, and I get it, women are saying, yeah, she's going to get the bag. She's going to get paid during the divorce. She's going to have a lot of money. Yes, that will comfort her financial issues. But in regards to having a man there, it's not going to be, I guess it's highly unlikely that she's going to find another man who makes what I saw online, and this is just alleged from the documents. Harold is the BSI Financial Services president, and he earns in excess of, allegedly, $86,000 a month. Now, where is Gail going to find a man who makes $86,000 a month moving forward? And again, I get it. Ladies are going to be like, she going to have that money. That's all that matters. But she was happy all the way up until she found out what happened on a whim. She wasn't looking to see if her husband was doing anything wrong. From her words, she was saying that he was an outstanding husband, right? Up until she found out that he was taking some other woman out on trips, which she wasn't looking for. So that lets me know that Harold was doing everything that he needed to do as a husband, but he was just getting a little bit of booty on the side and spending some of his money on this extra woman. And I honestly don't think that he was looking to leave his wife. And she wasn't looking to leave him. Gail wasn't looking to leave him because she didn't know. So he was doing everything that that she thought he was supposed to do, right? So it's going to be tough, going back out there on the dating market. And I said the same thing about Derek Jackson and his wife. When Derek Jackson got caught, it was funny, but then you have all these women encouraging his wife to leave him. And I was like, man, where is a overzealous religious woman who's, you know, a little bit kind of off, in my opinion, with 3 kids, gonna go out there on the dating market and find another millionaire guy? It's gonna be tough. So that's why I was like, man, why is she getting divorced? You might as well stay with him. You knew from what we found out on her interviews, she knew that Derrick Jackson was wild. And we found out that Gail knew that Harold was wild. So there's a pattern here. And I'm glad that this story came out, because the narrative is always like, oh, he just up and start cheating. I didn't know that he was this crazy dude that was doing all this stuff. I didn't know. Yes, women know. They just choose to stay because the money is right. And it is what it is. Right? So, yeah, so she going to go back out there on the date. Look, somebody said $86,000 a month. Yes, that's what I'm looking at. BSI Financial Services, who earns in excess of $86,000 per month. And that's the least of his financial endeavors. So me and my fiance was looking at these numbers and stuff. We was like, man, we got a lot of work to do to get up to that. Oh my goodness. Emmanuel Dark, $5 super chat said, in Japan, they have an established cheating culture where Japanese women look the other way for husband or boyfriend cheating, as long as with professionals. Yeah, that may be true. Yeah, he makes, and Melanie is right, he makes extra from speaking engagement. This brother got so many endeavors. He got bread. So I mean, where is she going to go and find another man like this? And like I said, women are they were encouraging her to leave until the information came and some more information came out. But you just have to look at this logically. From my opinion, I'm like, man, what is she going to do on the dating market after getting a divorce? So, but like I said, Melanie said, she's probably going to be on Real Housewives, and this is going to be her story. So, and I'm telling black women again, y'all better start jumping out the window, loaning your support to these women that come on with these stories like this until you hear the full story. Same thing happened with the brick lady. Black women jumped out the window. And the same thing just recently happened with the girl with the random man in Atlanta. All them black women who were single mothers who had quote unquote deadbeat daddies, baby daddies, they rode with this girl and was telling her, hey, black men ain't shit. They always doing stuff like this and don't matter the race. Then come to find out that this woman is back with them. Back with them and making content and telling y'all that y'all wrong for talking about it. Stop talking about it, because y'all jumped out the damn window before that damn girl got back with her baby daddy, the one that she made her platform on, got millions of followers, probably almost millions of dollars based off of this one narrative that she was tricked by this random man in Atlanta who already had like 6 or 7 children. She's the last baby mama, right? And black women jumped on the train of hate and started bashing black men. And this woman then got back with the brother. Oh, it's so funny. Y'all better smarten up. Dante, $5 super chat, that's $10,000, $100,000 a year. Wait, what are you trying to say, brother? He making $86,000. Yeah, that's a lot of bread. Thank you, brother. Let's continue. Yeah, I think that's it, Mona. They know the play. They know that in order to gain money, all you got to do is say something crazy about black men, and black women jump on it and donate likes, views, money, donating. That brick woman, she had like $42,000 and probably used that money to bond out of jail for lying. Lord have mercy. They know how to get you. I'm trying to help, but they ain't listening. It is what it is. Let's listen to some more.
So by this time, y'all, I'm steaming, and I got to go to this Falcon game with my girlfriends and try to act like I'm having a good time. But the whole time, my mind is racing. So I was like, okay. So I come home that night. I stack up all those bills. I got bills for like 8 months worth of bills. Actually, that was October. So 10 months. I pulled from December of 21 to October of 22. And when I tell you, it was very telling. This woman's name was on every one of my bills for each of those months several times. So while I thought he was out working and telling me that I couldn't travel with him because, he didn't want to get distracted. Oh, he had a travel mate, all right. He had one. Stand by for part 3. So, okay, y'all. So when he comes home, I greet him at the door, give him a hug and a kiss and ask him about his trip while he's unpacking. And so I'm like, show me some pictures from your trip. And he was like, oh, I didn't take any pictures. I was running around working and we were just so busy and on the go. We were just, just going to and fro. So I was like, oh, okay. So when we go to have dinner, I was like, hey, I called the airlines to see what time your flight was getting in. And I said, they told me there was someone else on your itinerary. And I tell him the person's name. And he was like, who was that? And I was like, I don't know. You tell me. He was like, oh, I don't know who that is. And he was like, He said, they must have made a mistake. So I was like, well, okay. So I went along with it, but something about it, my spirit just was not feeling right. So I was like, something about this is just not right. So that night when we go to bed,
all right, real quick, before we move forward, let me just go ahead and acknowledge Jay Randomness channel. That brother dropped an $100 Cash App on your boy. Man, you are definitely tonight's show sponsor. It's my bad for being late, brother. Appreciate the support. I went ahead and updated you on the bar that is scrolling below. Hey, appreciate it. Jay, greatly, man, supporting your boy. And also, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Reggie for hooking your boy up with the $5 Cash App. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. I got you, Jay. Thank you. Here we go.
Sleeping over there, just a snoring. I'm over there tossing and turning because I was like, something about this just does not feel right. So something tells me in the morning when you get up, go check your credit card bills that are on the counter. So the credit card bills are all stacked up out on our kitchen counter, and I don't open them because I don't pay the bill. I mean, it's American Express bill each month. They be high. So I was like, I ain't got none on it, so no need for me to open them. But that was my account, and I added him to it.
So you see what she said? She never really checks the bills because she ain't got to pay any of them. So the dude had bread. And again, okay, this is not a commercial for American Express, but I love American Express. Damn near all my cards are through Navy Federal and American Express. I got the gold card, the platinum card, and the business card. So I love American Express. I know for a fact that when you book travel on American Express, both names are going to be on there. So she's not lying. So if a brother like me was sneaking and creeping, and I paid for a young woman's trip and I got itinerary on there, oh yeah, you best believe if my girl check it, it's a problem. So yeah, American Express ain't trying to out nobody, but hey, they definitely will show you. I know that for a fact. So let's continue.
Years ago, and I just let him open the bill and pay it. And there was sometimes I would open it, but most times I would just look at my portion of it and just keep it moving. So that morning when I get up, I go to church, and he tells me that he had to leave because he had to catch up on work and all that kind of stuff later on in the day. So I was like,
look at Mona. She said, sounds like me. I don't know what some of those bills are. My husband handles it. Yeah, like I said, I probably would be the same way. I would be the same way if, my girl wasn't a financial advisor. You know what I'm saying? But the bills, the household bills, she don't check that stuff. Yeah, that's already taken care of. So she ain't got to worry about that. But it's investments and savings and, IRAs and trying to, get her to retire early. Yeah, all this stuff is for both of us. But as far as like bills, no, it's already taken care of. So I'm a very regimented brother. So if something look off to me, then it's a problem. If my bill goes up $5, I'm calling. I'm like, hey, yo, what's going on with this? So, yeah, I know, Mona. Let's continue.
Okay, so I go to church, and when I come back from church, I get ready to go to the Falcon game. But something was like, check one of those credit card bills before you go. When I open up that bill, the woman that the airline employee mentioned that was on his itinerary, her name was up and down my credit card bill. Hey. Flights here, flights.
James, real quick. Hey, you asked, what did she do or didn't do to make him straight? I'm going to tell you right now, brother, Harold always had that dog in him. And we go get to it in a second. It ain't. He always had that dog in him. Let's just say that much. Let's continue.
There, flights to Paris, Delta vacations, country here, island there. So I'm thinking this was in 1 month. So I'm sitting there like, what in the world? So by this time, y'all, I'm steaming and I got to go to this Falcon game with my girlfriends and try to act like I'm having a good time. But the whole time, my mind is racing. So I was like, okay, so I come home that night. I stack up all those bills. I got bills for like 8 months worth of bills. Actually, that was October. So 10 months. I pulled from December of 21 to October of 22. And when I tell you, it was very telling.
Fair use.
This woman's name was on every one of my bills for each of those months several times. So while I thought he was out working and telling me that I couldn't travel with him because, he didn't want to get distracted. Oh, he had a travel mate, all right. He had one. Stand by for part 3. So I go through all these credit card bills, finds this girl's name for months on my credit card bills, for the last 10 months specifically. So at that time, I try to call his phone, call my husband's phone and text him. No answer, no text back. So I called his boy's house because he told me he was going to his boy's house to watch football. No answer from him. So I texted him and was like, hey, is he with you? No answer back. Then all of a sudden, here come my phone ringing. It's my husband. Like, oh, I ran out to get something to eat. Like, what's up? And I was like, oh, you know what's up. I said, and I started repeating the girl's name. And he was like, why you keep saying that name? And I was like, I kept saying the name. So he was like, well, I don't understand why you keep calling that name. And I was like, oh, yeah. I said, your gig is up. I was like, you nasty motherfucker. I was like, your gig is up. So he was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm on my way home. I was like, bring your ass on home. I was like, come home. Because by this time, I'm furious. So I hang up the phone. I'm just like livid, y'all. I promise you.
Let me stop right there. I want to get to some of these comments. I'm glad y'all following the story. So look. Let me read this. Christopher Duke said, okay, I know the brother was paid, but I can't see tricking off my money like that. Booty has never been that important to me. And this brother was spending a lot of dough on this other woman. And the other woman is attractive. And this Gail is an attractive older woman as well. She looks good for her age. Not slighting her in any shape or form, fashion or form, whatever. But Harold always been that dude. He been doing this for a while now. And it's going to come out. I ain't saying too much, but it's going to be crazy. So it's a lot. Mona said, I agree, Medium Man. She just ignored it because it was small stuff or it just flew on her radar and it wasn't a big deal until it was large purchases. Yeah, like I said, man, that hits home. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see a man spending that kind of money on another woman, I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? In my world, I'm from California. I was raised by Sugar Free. That's a simp. So, all right, a simp, trick, whatever you want to call it. We don't do that here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sugar Free would be mad at me if he found out that I was cheating and I was spending money on a woman to go to different countries and stuff like that. Oh, please. Ain't none of that. So, so Harold a different type of dude, but he been like this. And she knew. So, let me see here. Derek Spender said, was she white? Nah, she wasn't white. So E-Love says she obviously more fun. He could have just took her to the hotel. Possibly. So see here. She didn't do anything. He did what he wanted to do and didn't care. Yeah, and that's how I took it, Mona. Let's see here. People show what they value with how they spend. Yeah, well, Quill, I agree. Yeah, I think Melanie say he's a simp. Yeah, I told you. Hey, we don't do that over here. You know what I'm saying? It said spending bread on the chick. She's an old adjustable 6. See, I'm gonna let the women cook her. Oh, God. Kevin Samuels, what? Adjustable 6. Oh, that's good. All right, let's continue with a little bit. Wait, Jamal says Sugar Free is the absolute truth. That man dropped serious game. Man, I was listening to Sugar Free before I was supposed to. So, so yeah, man. Every time when I was on the dating market, I was finna do something crazy. I would just look up in the sky and I would say, what would Sugar Free do? And if Sugar Free wouldn't approve, I ain't doing it. I ain't paying the 5. So let's continue.
My blood pressure was on like 1,000 that day. So he comes in and he come in like all Billy Bad, like, why you keep mentioning that name? And I was like, you tell me why I keep mentioning that name. So I was like, I'm gonna ask you this. I said, I'm gonna ask you one time. I said, no, I know the truth. I was like, was such and such on this flight with you? He was like, no, I don't know why you keep mentioning that name. I don't know who that is. I said, I'm going to ask you one more motherfucking time and know that I know the truth. Don't lie to me. And it was like this mask fell off of him. And he sat down in his chair and he was like, yeah, she was with me. And I was like, okay. I said, so that's your girlfriend? He was like, yeah. I said, well, how long you been with her? He said, a couple of years. And I was like, okay. So by this time, I can't hold it together. I mean, I think all I remember doing, I remember crying, and I had a really, really bad headache.
So if y'all missed it, Harold told the truth and was like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. So what of it? I've been with her for 2 years. What you gonna do, sister? So yeah, so that's what he's saying. So for 2 years, Gail had no reason to question what Harold was doing. But when she found out, now all of a sudden it's a problem. Again, like I said, where is Gail going to go outside of the money that she's probably going to get during the divorce? If her intent is to get married again, it's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough. And that's something that women have to think about when you with a man who makes that amount of money. $86,000 a month, that is nothing to sneeze at. It's not that many of those guys out there on the dating market like that, right? We understand that. Especially black men. We just broke down the numbers in regards to how many $100,000 or more earners are black men in the black community. I believe it was at a little over 9% if you look at the total black male population. And then if you take, matter of fact, let's do some specifics here so we can put this into perspective for the black community. Where's my, hold on, I just wrote this down. You guys seen the post that I put up. I want to be clear on this. So the percentage of black men full-time earners is 9.8 million in the black community. Black men who make $100,000 or more is at 926,000, right? So that percentage of full-time earning black men that make $100,000 or more is 9.45%. Almost 10% of black men make over $100,000 or more. To black women, their percentage of full-time earners is 10.5 million, right? Black women who make $100,000 or more is at 721,000. 721,000. So the percentage of full-time earning black women that make $100,000 or more is at 6.84%. So that puts the narrative that there are not enough high-earning black men for black women. It puts that to bed because it's not true. Now, if you look at the total population, or my bad, the total population of black men is about 20 million. 926,000 earn $100,000 or more. The percentage comes out to 4.63. So out of the total population of black men, not just full-time workers, Total population, 20 million. 4.63% of black men make $100,000 or more, as opposed to black women who have this 21.5 million black women total population. 721,000 make over $100,000 or more. The percentage of full-time earning black women that make more than $100,000 or more out of the total black female population is 3.35%. So again, that puts another dent into the narrative that Kendra G has all of the high-earning black women on her show. She says that with so much gusto. Like, yeah, all the high-earning women over here, they lying like hell, Kendra. So yeah, so that's about one in 10 black men make over $100,000 or more, right? Out of the total working class population. If you extrapolate that out to the total black male population, that comes out to 4.63%. So 4 black men out of 100 make over $100,000 a year. So, and on both sides, especially on YouTube, on social media, a lot of people lying. I'm going to tell you that right now, because it seems like everywhere you look, everybody's saying that they make $100,000. But we just proved that in the black community, there's a small percentage. So somebody lying. So I just want to put things into perspective for you guys, right? It don't matter. Don, whoever's a black man, whoever's a black woman, it's all of us. So yeah, so it's no outliers, no nothing like that. All black men, not just black men, black or African American men. So that's not just black men that were born in the United States. Caribbean men, what else? Men from the continent. That's what those numbers encompass. Just wanted to be clear. Somebody lying. So let's continue.
And all he said to me was, and this was what he says was really kind of like cut me. He was like he was relieved. He was like, at least I ain't got to lie no more. I'm sorry I hurt you, but at least I don't have to lie anymore. So by this time I'm like, say what now? So I'm screaming, I'm yelling. My son's upstairs. He comes down, goes back up, because I was like, everything's fine, everything's fine. But my head is like hurting like really, really bad, guys. So I come back to my bathroom to try to get some medicine. So I was like, let me take my blood pressure. Blood pressure was like 190 over 110 or some crazy shit like that. So I was like, I got to get to a hospital. So stand by. It gets more interesting. So by this time, my head is banging and I know I need to go to the hospital. I know something is wrong. So of course I'm crying, I'm hysterical, trying to put my clothes on. He's trying to touch me and pet me up like, oh, I'm just so sorry that I made you feel this way. Now, didn't really have any compassion in his voice, any of that kind of stuff. So I was like, don't touch me. So I drive myself to the airport. He was like, I'll drive you. I was like, I said, I'll take my chances. I drive myself to the airport. I get there. Blood pressure is off the charts to the point they're like, ma'am, you're about to have a stroke. You got to calm down. And I really couldn't even talk. So they were like, you got to calm down. So they call my doctor. We get the medicine. They try to get it under control. So I'm there for a couple of hours. So I come home and he's sitting on the couch eating Cheetos like ain't shit happened, right? Then comes in like, oh, what they say? And I was like, they said, they got my pressure, kind of down because it went all the way down. They said, go see a doctor in the morning. So that night, I could not sleep. I cried all night long to the point when I got up that morning.
Fair use.
I really couldn't even see. My eyes were so swollen. So I'm tore up, right? So I go out later that morning. He's upstairs. I come upstairs because I slept in another bedroom. He's around here like, like do, like, he having a good day and shit. Like, his burdens is light. Mine heavy, but his is light. So I come up and then he's out in our family room and I was like, look, I said, I don't know. And I'm still in a state of confusion. So I was like, I don't know what happened last night. And I was like, I don't know what I've done wrong. Because by this time I'm blaming myself. I was like, I know I'm getting older, but I try to keep myself up. I try to look nice, do whatever I can as a wife. I was like, I've tried my best, so I don't even know what I could have done or what I can.
Did the sound go out? What the hell's going on? Hold on 1 second. God dog it. Is the weather out here bad? It was just good. We've been getting cooked in Texas for a while, in Houston in particular. Hold on. It'll pop up. My bad, y'all.
Her. So he paused for like 20 seconds and kind of tilted his head to the side. He was like, I ain't gonna tell you I'm gonna stop seeing her. And I was like,
so I don't know if you guys heard that, but Harold just told her, I don't have any intentions of not seeing her. So he's going to continue seeing this woman that he's been cheating with for the past 2 years. And again, I want to keep stressing this. Gail didn't know any of this was going on. She wasn't worried. She was going to Falcons games, not paying bills, having a great time. It is what it is. But now all of a sudden she's like, hey, man, this is too much now that I found out. But you didn't have no reason to think that he was doing anything, crazy. So he's been doing it. He got sloppy. I understand that. And this is not absolving him from his issues because, like I said, to the point that we were talking about the options thing, this is one of the caveats that come with that, especially if you don't explain this to your wife. And even then, in my opinion, I think a lot of these celebrity marriages come out, where the guy is found to be cheating. He cheated on me for the past 2 or 3 years. I think that there was an understanding at some point to where the woman knew that this guy was stepping out of the marriage, but she didn't care because the lifestyle was too important. Getting all that money, gifts, trips, etc., etc. But when she got tired of it, then that can be used as an excuse. I'm leaving him because he's been cheating on me. Well, how long has he been cheating on you? For the past 3 or 4 years. I just never said anything, right? I'm pretty sure y'all have heard these situations before. So when the woman gets tired, then she'll go ahead and leave, right? But if you're consider yourself a high value man and you make a lot of money and you just believe that, yeah, we can exercise options, you can. But some of the repercussions that come with that is you may lose in the end because you may end up losing the most of your money or half of your money. And that's what Harold is worried about. He's going to, what she says, he explained that to her. I don't want nobody messing up my money, right? So let's continue.
Like, then you want a divorce. He was like, oh, I don't want a divorce. He was like, I ain't gonna let nobody fuck up my money.
You hear that? He said she thought that he wanted a divorce. And he said, no, I don't want a divorce. I ain't going to let nobody F up my money. There you go. So to all them high value, high earning men who think that there's no repercussions to cheating on your woman, this is one of them. Because he's worried now, and I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anything online saying that he had a prenup in place. I'm pretty sure they had something in place, but there may be caveats. The prenup only works if you don't, if nobody commits adultery. Eden already did that. And again, we're not done with Gail. I'm not absolving her because she has a story as well. But if you consider yourself a guy who believes in that option stuff, just understand that this may happen. And that's why I wanted to break down this video to explain to the guys. You can do whatever the hell you want, brothers. But just know that there may be some consequences that come with that. And you guys see, or you saw that Harold makes $86,000 a month, not a year, a month, along with other ventures and endeavors that he has that's earning him money as well. So just think about that. $86,000 a month. How much you think the wife is going to get when they divorce? Melanie says she only care about the bag, but says to let a man cheat in peace. Yeah, like I said, man. Goodness gracious. I agree with y'all. I don't think she cares, but this is a story to get, the quote unquote sisterhood behind her, but they somewhat flipped on her. It was some smart women that was like, nah, man, this is wrong. So we gonna continue.
And I was blown away. Y'all, when he hit me with I don't want a divorce, but I'm going to keep seeing her because I ain't going to let nobody fuck up my money. Let me tell you something. That was definitely the wrong answer and told me everything I needed to know about him, about the marriage, and what I needed to do next. So for the next couple of days, I'm still in a state of confusion. And I remember once I found the girl's name, I went to Instagram, good old Instagram, you go look there, you find anything. So I look up her name, I see her, and I'm really like feeling down. I'm like, oh my God, like she's beautiful. He wants him someone younger, like I ain't all that, So I'm just tearing my ass up. So, my girls called later that day. My best friend called that morning.
Real quick, and thank you, Sherwin Wilcox, for the $10 super chat. So she was saying, oh, the girl is beautiful. My girls was trying to console me. So I thought I had a picture. I do have a picture of Sabrina. So this is the woman that Harold was sneaking and creeping with for 2 years. Where'd it go? Real quick, here we go. Let me show y'all real quick. So this is Sabrina. I think her name is Sabrina Hutton, I believe. And the reason why I know this name is because of internet detectives. They didn't already found this woman Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all that stuff. So this is the woman that he's been sneaking and creeping with, right? For 2 years. Now, let me see here. Show you. This is Gail. And this came from a young woman's video. Hold on, it'll come up. Give me 1 second. So this is Gail, right? That's his wife. And this is Harold. My bad. Let me pull that up. Harold out there doing work in them streets. See, so and she said that they kind of look like one another. And they somewhat do. He does have a type. You can kind of see. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so who said Big E Sharp? Harold's game is over. $9,000. Harold paying. That's what he doing. So he ain't got no problem spending that bread. So that's what they look like. So yeah, like I said, Harold only 54, so he gonna be able to do what he want to do. He gonna keep some of that money. He gonna be good. So let's continue. Hold on. Let's let Gail finish up.
And he was checking in on me, and I was trying to hide it from her, but I couldn't. So I'm like in a ball of tears, tell her what's happened. She's in a state of shock. And usually she always got something to say, but she was left speechless. So she calls my other girlfriend. She calls. We all in a state of shock. Everybody's tore to pieces. So that day, after, I tell them what happened and everything, everybody, we just call it, we all were shocked. So the next day I go and meet with them because I see this girl on Instagram and I'm telling them about it. So they asked me to come out to have lunch with them, my two girlfriends. So, because they needed to tell me something. So, and I bring it up. I was like, well, I see her pictures on Instagram. And I was like, she's pretty. And they were like, girl, she ain't all that damn pretty. Like, that's filters and plastic surgery and a whole bunch of other shit. Like, girl, it ain't even all that. And they were like, and kind of, it's like, we ain't trying to offend you. Y'all actually kind of favor each other. Like, she may be the younger version of you. So I'm thinking, like, I don't look like her. Like, that girl's, pretty. Like, I don't look like that.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of reports saying she was 45, 44, 46. So somewhere around there, the side chick. So let's continue. Jay, what up though?
So in the interim, I was like, well, at least I said they don't have any pictures of themselves up on her Instagram. So my girlfriends was like, that's why we needed to meet with you, because they were like, there is a picture out there. So
My man Mo.J, what up though? How you? Man, I love the power content on TikTok. I'll be tuning in, brother. Thank you. They hate.
by this time, y'all, I'm devastated. So our food tries to come. We have Papa Do's. Food comes. I'm so distraught from tears and looking a hot mess. Couldn't really even eat. And we went into how bad off I was. You know you bad off when you can't do this. We needed to pray over our food. I couldn't even put my hands together to pray. I have never had that to happen. I couldn't even pray. I literally put my head down on the table while they were saying a prayer and cried. And basically they made me try to eat because I really could not eat anything. So it was just a complete mess. So when I get home, my husband, he was actually gone. I think he was gone, but he claimed he had a trip or something. And then he tells me when he did come home, like, well, I need to talk to you because I think we need a little break. So he was like, you need a break so you can think about some things. And I was like, huh? Like, I need to think about some things. He was like, yeah, you need a break so you can think about some things.
So Harold told her that she need a break to think about some things about the relationship, right? And I think he said that she need a break of like 6 months. I think she gonna explain. So you know what the hell Harold gonna be doing during them 6 months? You go ahead and take this break, Gail, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this break off up in Sabrina's pussy. So let's continue.
So yeah, to add insult to injury, he tells me he needs to go away for 3 to 6 months for me to think about some things. And
so he said you need to take a break for 3 to 6 months. Hey, sometimes us dudes ain't shit. Hey, you gonna take a break. Oh, yo. Oh, my God. That dude, wow. Here we go.
Think some things over. And I was like, I need to think some things over. I was like, I don't need to think about anything. He was like, yeah, I need to go away so you can think about some things. So I'm like, okay. And this is a straw that broke the camel's back when he said this. And I knew that this man actually had no love for me and that he had been planning and plotting for a long time. He was like, yeah, and if you find somebody in that 3 to 6 month time frame, I'll understand.
Hey, yo, Harold said, look, during them 3 to 6 months, I don't care what the hell you doing. If you find you a young strapping brother, I understand because I got mine. You need to get yours. Hey, Harold. Hey, he a wild boy, ain't he? Go ahead. I don't care about what you're doing. I got mine, Hey, you a wild boy. All right. Yo.
Don't tell their spouse that. If they really love you, they don't want you all sleeping with nobody else. Not if everybody normal, ain't nobody sick or doing anything like that. So I knew then, I was like, I don't have but one other option. Divorce is the only option for me. And I tell you, I prayed about it, asked God about it. And when I tell you he was sending me signs, if you listen, he will send you signs. And he sent me sign after sign after sign, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. I filed for divorce. And each day I've gotten stronger. And I think my husband thought that, I don't know what he thought.
Hey, here comes the superwoman. And each day I've gotten stronger. Yeah. Okay.
About me or what kind of person I was, but because he knew how I felt about infidelity, and I always used to tell him, hey, if something ever happens, tell me on the front end, because I'm gonna hurt one way or the other, on the front end, on the back end. Just let me know, but don't play me for no fool. So he thought he got Boo Boo the fool over here. So I was like, okay, and for Miss Girl that you saw in the video. Yeah, she knew about me. He would have her at restaurants, hotels, games, had other women serving me my drinks. They'd feet under my table,
Hey,
speaking to me,
Rodney,
and you sleeping with all
Rodney
these women.
Dunn. Hey, he said, I would have slid down the road crying. What's that Deborah Cox song? How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be. No. What's that song? You made a fool of me. Tell me why. Y'all know that song. That's one of the saddest songs in the world. Don't play that song if you got cheated on. You made a fool. Yo. Hey, that's what we doing, Rodney. Oh, man. Don't play that song if you sad, man. Oh,
That is humiliating, y'all. So, you know what? I was like, if you give me shit to taste, I'm going to let you taste it back. So, to the
great
airport
song.
video. Yeah, I was shocked. I was dismayed because that was my first time seeing them. I knew eventually that I would see them out somewhere. It's Atlanta, and hey, it's a small town. So, it's a big town, but it's a small town too. So, I was like, okay, I'm going to try my best to be classy and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes that just don't work. Because when you go in a gutter, when people go gutter with you, and I have to apologize to Michelle Obama. Girl, when you said that, when they go low, we go high. That ain't my motto. Because when they go low, I go lower. I go gutter. I'm going gutter. I'm going to swim down with the rats with your ass. So I was like, okay, yeah. So she knew. And she was on Instagram sending all her little subliminal messages and all of that. Like, yeah, okay. I got you, girl. But y'all, when all this is over, I got a little story to tell about her and the rest of his story too. Our story. It's actually our story because it's my story to tell.
You hear that? That was very key. She said, I got a story to tell. My story to tell as well too. Oh yeah. Gail, your shit ain't sweet either, sister. But the funny thing Gail did is she got the women on her side first. So her telling this story, this got every woman to feel sorry for her situation, which is a great tactic, right? So now it's tough because y'all know that a lot of women don't like to take accountability. It is what it is. So for women to walk their support back for Gail is going to be a tough task because when I tell you that Gail has a past, yeah, she is not innocent in this. Let's continue. It's almost done. Then we're going to get to it.
So I'll share more with you all, but let me tell you something as a cautionary tale. If you all want to move on, just say you want to move on, y'all. Because if you fuck around, you definitely going to find out. And just like him, my husband got the 1 and the 2.
And the 2.
Be good.
What she say? Hey, she said, you really go F around and find out. Because my husband got the 1 and the 2. You ain't going to tell me what I'm supposed to do because I'm about the 1 and the 2. Oh, yo.
Hey, y'all. After I posted that video of my husband and his mistress in the Atlanta airport, and I decided to share my story with you all, when I say that you all have shown an outpouring of love, support, kind words, prayers, just everything. And I just want to say how grateful
she in revenge mode.
That was very hard for me. And it's still hard for me. This is a journey that I wouldn't wish on anyone. This kind of betrayal and the lies and the deception, no one deserves that, you know. And just reading some of you all's stories, it makes me sad to know that so many people are still going through this.
So everybody is sending their sobs. I'm sorry, guys. Everybody's sending their sob stories to her. Yeah, this happened to me, girl. Even dudes got on the train of saying that, yeah, I feel sorry for you, Gail. This happened to me, and she's relating to them. So she did a great thing by saying, you know, hey, this is my story first. He did this to me. And then she gonna drop the bomb. Hold on, here we go.
Same thing, you know, and it's not even about, you know, everybody's going through it. Black, white, you know, it has no color line, and men are going through it too with women who are doing the same thing. But, you know, I'm hoping that this will help someone know that they can share their story and not live in shame, thinking they can't say anything and to protect the other person. Those days are gone, y'all. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me and loving on me during this time. So this is a love that I didn't even know I needed, but I needed it, guys. So, and for the Ride Out crew, y'all crack me up, getting y'all Air Force Ones or y'all stomping boots. But y'all, I'm too old for that. And I'll tell y'all this, I'm just being completely transparent. When I ran up on them in the airport, I never knew what I would do if I ever saw them together. And I didn't do anything because I'm older now and I can't fight. I really cannot fight, and I didn't want her to whip my ass. So I was like, I'm not doing that. So y'all, we're not going to fight. We're going to fight with our tongues and fight with the legal system. And since I'm still going through this process, according to my, trusted counsel, Rachel St. Fleur and Melanie Finley Thompson, I got to start thinking.
Who, Gail? Glow, you said she finna announce her OnlyFans. Man, and I know some sickies that's gonna pay for Gail's OnlyFans. You're nasty. You're wrong. Yeah, better not. Leave Gail alone. Let her be naked in peace if she do that. Oh man.
Guys, so I couldn't, go off and do that. So I want to advise you guys too. Like sometimes we have to restrain. We do have to use self-restraint, guys. So I do appreciate you all, And to my super sleuth, when I tell you, y'all are better than the FBI.
She gonna regret them words. She said to my super sleuths, the people that got all the the information about this, she was thanking them. But yeah, she finna regret that in a second. Because not only did they get other information, they got information on your ass. So let's continue.
CIA, Scooby-Doo, Perry Mason, y'all are on it. But yeah, we can lean back on some of that now. We'll get it handled, guys. But thank you for your support. And for you all who said I stayed, I did not. I know my worth. And as soon as I got more information after I initially found out on October 29th of 2022, there was so much more that came out between that time.
Let's go ahead and stop the show. We got a big spender in the building, my guy. International Quiet Storm. Always supporting your boy. I greatly appreciate it, brother, with the $150 bomb on your boy. Man, greatly appreciate it, brother. Let me go ahead and update it. I'm going to get Gail off the screen and let this young woman cook after I go ahead and update. Again, thank you to Jay's Randomness channel for sending in the $100 Cash App. My guy, Quiet Storm. Man, just bomb the chat, brother. Hold on, let me go ahead and put you in there. And thank you for moderating, brother. I appreciate the support, as always, man. Damn, y'all boys. And got you. Bing, gotcha. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Thanks, Machismo TV, tagging me. Yeah, man, I was looking at some of the new content. Appreciate that support, man. I appreciate it. Man, y'all boys make a triple OG tear up. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue.
Time and when I filed, but I can't share that with you all right now because it is actually, this story gets crazier and crazier. But can't share that with you all right now, but I will at some point, and I just hope that it helps someone else know that you're not going crazy. You're not alone with the gaslighting and people making you feel like, you were less than. You're not. So, and for me, for those who want to stay, that is your prerogative. I'll support you, but I'm not one of those you, me, and she kind of girls. There's not going to be no Eve and the Rough Riders on that one. No, it's either you or me. You know, I value the institution of marriage. I made a commitment to God. I made a commitment to him. And he...
Look at these guys. We're going to start this again. Yo, Jay and Wild Boy. Yo, you remember what happened last time, man? I got to update it. Y'all boys, wow. Jace ran on the channel with $175 cash or super chat. My man. I remember we had a war in the comment section. Oh, yo, y'all boys, something else, man. This is good. Let me go and update. There we go. James Randomness is again tonight's show sponsor. Brother, I appreciate the support, man. Y'all boys be hooking me up, man. You start wars in the comment section. Oh, that's funny, brother. You the man. Appreciate that, bro. Here we go.
He just didn't stand up on his end. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. But I thank you all so much, and you'll be hearing from me soon. Hope y'all have a good one.
Okay, now let's get to it. We didn't heard Gail's story. We heard everything Gail had to say, right? Now I'm gonna let these internet sleuths take control. It's a young woman on TikTok that did her background and all that stuff and found some information on Gail. Let's see what she got to say.
And Gail is lying. All right, so now I love me some Gail. I like her story. I like her energy. However, she lying.
Hey, but real quick, before y'all heard Gail's story, now tell me if your thoughts have changed after you listen to what this young woman has said, right? Gail is the victim, supposedly, right? Listen. Here we go.
When she first uploaded that video this morning, she said that they met at the Atlanta Hawks game. It was her and her friend. He gave his number to her friend. Her friend then gave the number to her. And the friend told her he was not married. That's why she said she thought he was not married. She believed he wasn't married. When they met up 6 weeks later, she finally reached out to him. She said when she saw him, he had the ring on his finger. She says, "That jewelry, it looks like you're married." And he admitted he was married. So when she said she found out from him, not because he lied up front. The friend told her that she wasn't married. I mean, that he wasn't married, not him. He never said that. So she knew from the first day she met him that he was married. And if y'all saw that video before she deleted, y'all know. She knew. She said because she went from Decatur all the way to Buckhead that she ain't have the money. She had $5 on her, and she said she was going to get something out of it. So she still went on the date anyway. She said she went on the date. After the date, she was like, she didn't want to deal with him because he was married. But the next day...
Oh, my God. Look, I'm sitting there taking notes. Look, my man, Nubian Pharaoh, man, this dude just dropped 199 euros on your boy. Man, $200. If y'all don't know, that's, you know, he's a London, UK in the battle zone. Yeah. That's about, Nubian, that's about what? $215? About $215. So that essentially puts my guy in the top spot as the show sponsor. How did this jump off, man? Y'all, wow. Hold on. Wait. Yo, wow, boy, my guy, man. Hold on. Make sure I got you in there, brother. Oh, that's funny. I'll just put 215 bones. There you go, my man. Hey, I appreciate the support, man. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness, yo. Top spot, my man. Appreciate the support. Good brother. We'd have to stop the show. I greatly appreciate it, man. Oh, my goodness. Let's continue. Here we go. I got you down there, Nubian Pharaoh.
he started sending her a bunch of flowers. She said her office smelled like a morgue because all the flowers was there. She said that. She said he kept sending her flowers and flowers and flowers. She's like, she wasn't really trying to deal with him because he was married. She said she went on 3 or 4 more dates and kept seeing him. And then she said, you know what? I can't do this no more because your wife doesn't know about this. And if she know about this, I'm gonna feel bad. She stopped going. That's when she said she then gave him an ultimatum. Like, if you don't want to be with her, then you got to break up with her. I mean, you got to divorce her because I don't want to do this. I'm gonna feel bad. She kept going on dates knowing he was married, and then he bought her like more stuff. Then he filed for divorce. That man was not separated. She knew he was married, and she went out with him. But this whole, like, she deleted the video and then posted another one and made it seem as though, like, try to like clean it up a little bit. And I get it. She wanted to clean it up because nobody wants to look crazy. She deleted that video because
hey, Felton, she is talking a little bit fast, but she getting to it. So basically what happened, what she's explaining here is what Gail said in her deleted video. But I do have it, right? You know me. I got the deleted video where Gail said what she said. But while this young woman was explaining, there were a lot of women in the comments trying to defend Gail's actions. And real quick, let me show you. This was under the young woman's comments. Look. They were saying, this is a comment that a woman said. She said, Gail was 29. Sabrina is 47. Be for real. I had to learn what that meant. Be for real. I guess I'm right. It's easy to manipulate a young single mother, but at 47, why every time? How is 29 young? So she's basically trying to say that Harold manipulated Gail when she was 29. 29? That's young? Come on now. Anything, man, they will justify anything. Lord have mercy. Okay. It said, and Sabrina Ways is still married. That don't matter. They all wrong. Danielle Holmes says she had the knowledge. She wasn't without knowledge to know better. She was without resources. She stayed for the perks. Like I said, that trumped her boundaries. And then she said, oh, please. She literally said, then she don't mess with married men. Old enough to understand, but continued. She knew better. Thank you. Kitty Kate said, this how you clear them. Tell your story before they tell it wrong. Nah, she telling her story now because it's coming out from old girl, from Sabrina. She should have led with this story in the beginning. Remember, guys, like I said, in order to get the mob with her, she had to tell it like she was the victim. Then she went back and told the actual truth as to how she met Harold. But now it's kind of hard for women to take accountability and say that, hey, I was wrong about the situation. Gail was wrong too. So now they're trying to justify the support that they gave Gail. So Gail essentially did it the right way. So even though she was wrong. Let's see here. So, we'll wait for that one. Hold on. Let's pull this back up. I'm gonna tell you why he said flat and sloppy. Here we go.
Looked a hot mess. And
let me get to some of these comments real quick. Every time. 29 years old. Lord have mercy. Tia Trez says they will defend all types of foolery from each other. Mona. This is crazy. Rodney Dunn. She lost Harold. She lost Harold like how she got that. Hey, there we go. Now y'all getting it. Yeah, hey, it's getting worse, E-Love. Glow said, nobody effing got with this bull. Look at Spondividend said, they say anything. It's crazy. Melody said, yet she a woman of God and believes in the sanctity of marriage. Straight cap. Yeah, and that's why, man, that's a great point, Melody. That's why I did those videos about the church when I was watching the Dear Future Wifey show. All these dang Christian women and Christian men having sex at a wedlock, kids, all kinds of foolery, cheating. And I'm like, man, what makes y'all different from the rest of us heathens out here? Like, God forgive me, I didn't mean Y'all ain't no different. Lamar's at 29. Make it make sense. Yeah, how did that become young? This young woman, he manipulated her. He manipulated her every time. Yo, Mona said 29 isn't young. I was married with 2 children and pregnant with my last. Grown woman at 29. They're crazy. Thank you. I'm like, yo, how y'all gonna do this, man? This is wrong. Oh, that's good. That's good, clean fun. Felton said, Melody, yeah, she is a woman of God when her back is blown out, calling out the Lord's Prayer. You ain't no good, Felton. Oh, y'all go, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, right after the show, y'all know where I'm going. I'm going straight to my understanding the Bible. Y'all, wow. Oh, that's funny. I guess Donnell said it gets worse. Yeah, it gets worse, brother. It gets worse. Coming straight from Gail's mouth. Oh, look, hey. KMS, you a wild boy. He said, update that. One more again. So Gail has been spouting that her man was trash, but all the while she was a whole dumpster fire floating down the street on in a flash flood. Gail, wow. But she was smart. Man, so we got to go ahead and update it. Nubian Pharaoh, man, my guy with the 215. Appreciate it. Now we're going to go ahead and update it with KMS with the 216. My guy. Oh, man, this is a fun show. Y'all have no idea how much y'all making it better in the chat. I swear, I'm dying. I can't. Oh, man. Oh, this is funny. Lord. Yeah, the chat makes it so much better. I swear I'm glad that I bring this to y'all, man. I knew it was going to be great. My man Dante Bright with the $2 super chat. Thank you, good brother. I appreciate the support. He said, wow. Yeah, man. And you down there, KMS, I greatly appreciate it, brother. Hey, this is going to be good. Hold on. We ain't done. I'm going to let this young woman cook. They was trying to, what they say, come for her. So here we go.
People in the comments was cooking her ass, and so then she tried to clean it up a little bit. But I'm not saying that she deserved it, but I am saying she earned it. How you get them is how you lose them. She got the video was not out there. Nobody has the video because it was up for a short amount of time. But I'm here to tell y'all the truth because y'all got me fighting in my comments on my last post, me trying to defend that no, she wasn't married. Because people keep saying like, oh well, she admitted that they were already on the outs. No, they were not. She gave that man an ultimatum. Once she gave the ultimatum, he then lied about getting divorced. He still didn't get the divorce. Then he actually did it later. So no, yeah, I said what I said. I love me some Gail. The situation is crazy, but girl, don't gaslight me, sis. Do not gaslight me, sis. You know it's the truth.
Now listen, Gail Lewis deleted this video. This is the truth before she retold the story to clean it up. Hold on. Oh, yo. Y'all ready for this? I'm going to just let Gail, she going to explain it. So the reason why she's explaining her side is because the woman Sabrina, who she deleted her videos, I couldn't find it, but she had to respond to Sabrina to clear some things up because Sabrina outed her ass. Coming straight from the horse's mouth. Here we go. I'm going to just sit back. Fair use, fair use.
Good morning, y'all. It is January 29th, which is a significant day for me because today would have been my 28th.
Why is it so low? Hold on.
Wedding anniversary, but life goes on and we're still gonna make it a great day. But I told you all yesterday that there.
So can y'all hear that? Is that too low? Because that's pissing me off. I don't know why now she want to be quiet. Gail was loud and proud just a minute ago. Hold on. So let me. I don't like when they get low. That pisses me off. Now she want to be quiet and be silent and shit. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Hold on. Where Gail at? We gotta hear this. Now she want to be quiet. Hold on. Wait, we gonna get to it. I want y'all to hear her say it. Hold on. All right, let's go ahead and delete this. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna put it concise. Hold on. Gail trying to act like she innocent in this. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. Let me make this. All right. So here we go. Let's go hot. Wait. Okay. Now she's saying she don't have nothing to hide. It's funny. It always comes out like that after everything that come back. Hold on. Yeah. Melody, you wild. I saw that video. Gail is an HOE. Gail, wow. She a wild. She a wild. This is so funny to me. It's just they be jumping out the window, lending their support to these women, and these women throw it right back in their face and make them look stupid. I'm like, y'all got to stop doing that, man. Wait till all the facts come out. What was the woman recently that lied and said it was a baby on the road or something like that? Who was that woman? In North Carolina, I believe. What was her name? Carly or Kylie? Man, it was. I forgot that story. It just came out. It was a baby in the. It's a baby in the street. That woman was straight up lying. There you go, Carly Russell. And everybody sided with that damn woman, and she was lying. Yo, every time it happens, yo, it's embarrassing. Oh man. Okay, right out. Same thing with what was it? The girl, the brick lady girl. Straight up lying. Let's see. Roddy Dunn said, "Gail out here living the sexy red life. Bend that ass over. Let that coochie breathe." Man, it's sad. I seen them young ass kids singing to that song. Like, man, this got to stop. Somebody got to speak up and say something about this. And be like, yo, these young kids, and they were trying to justify it. You see the kids? Wait. This is the funniest thing on that video with the kids dancing to that sexy red song. It was, and I hate to say it, it was black women in the comments. They were saying, nah, y'all overreacted. You see the kids ain't even saying the curse words. They said, y'all, you see they bleeping out the curse words. They saying everything else. So y'all tripping. Y'all doing too much. They can't win, man. Nobody would hold these women accountable, yo. It's sad, bro. It's sad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, stall them out, Debo. Stall them out. Yeah. They ain't singing the curse words. Stall them out. Oh my goodness. That's good, clean fun. Hold on, wait. Come on, man. Now the stream. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, we back. All right, let me go and upload this loud video. Wait. Let me remove this one and bring up the new one. Here we go.
It is January 29th, which is a significant day for me because today would have been my 28th wedding anniversary. But, you know, life goes on and we're still going to make it a great day. But I told you all yesterday that there were some things I wanted to share once I got further down with this divorce. But, you know, just kind of keep some things in the wrap until that time. But I see where my husband's mistress has gone on to another site, I guess, to explain parts of her side of the story or his side of the story and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I want to come on here and be completely transparent and truthful with you guys because I have nothing to hide. I don't live my life like that, you know?
So again, like I said, she's responding because the other woman went on her social media platforms and explained the actual truth. So now Gail got to come back and say, hey, I don't hide nothing, but you didn't tell people this beforehand. So your ass you didn't have no intentions on telling people this side of the story. But we're going to finish. I'm going to let you cook. I'm going to let you speak.
I've not always been perfect. Any of that kind of stuff, not a saint. But the marriage to him, I never cheated, was never, did any of that kind of stuff. Just tried to be the perfect wife as I could be for him. So I see where she's gone on somebody's site and to say that that my husband and I were separated for 2 years, I guess before they hooked up or something like that. But that's not true. They met each other in October of 2019, slept together 8 days later because I have the receipts for that. And I didn't find out about any of this stuff until October 22nd, 2022. I'm sorry, October 2022. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, she was telling that, that we had been living apart for that long. No, I've been living apart from my husband since November of 2022. And that was after I found out everything about them. And in the subsequent week.
Nah, E-Love, that was just a young woman talking. She was just explaining the situation. Yeah, I got
you. I was telling you all, I found out a whole lot more about him.
Oh, come on, Gail. Don't do us like that. Hold on. Come on, man. See, they try not to let us hear the full story. They keep stopping it. So hold on. Let's continue. The powers that be. Hold on. There we go.
Her, Sheila, Betty, Cassandra, Blessed. Who else? It's a bunch of them, y'all. I can't even go through the whole damn list because it would be it's like a DMX song. God bless it. So, but I wanted to be completely transparent with you all. My husband saw me at an Atlanta Hawks basketball game back in 1995. Gave one of my girlfriends his number and told her he thought I was cute and to have me to call him. I didn't call him right away, but maybe like 6 weeks later, I called her to make sure. Before I called him, I was like, hey, girl, now I was going to call this dude. He not married.
Let me stop the show once again. My man Nubian Pharaoh came through with the 99 euros. Greatly appreciate it. You did me wrong. One brother, 199 is 253. Oh, okay. Let me see. Put me back up there. I just hit over 400. Come on, man. Yo, boys. Wow. Hold on. My bad, bro. Hey, you the expert. I'm just going off of the last time I was in Europe, which was recently. It must have changed. My bad, brother. I don't want to short you. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all one even better because I think I owe Jay Nubian or Jay Randomness one in there. Hold on, I'm putting all y'all boys in here. Let me see. Let's just put 400 for you. KMS, leave you up there, good brother, with the 216. And I believe Jay with the, I think it's like 275. My calculations are correct. Hold on, let me fix this up. I got y'all. We're gonna stop the show for a minute. We're gonna get back to Gail's lying ass in a second. Let me see here. Think I got the calculations almost right. If not, my bad. Are tonight's show sponsors. That should be good. I got y'all, brothers. My bad, brother. I hooked you up. I hooked all y'all boys up. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support. I got you. You the man, Nubia. Thank you for letting me know. I shorted you some bucks, some buckaroos. My bad. Let's see here. See, where's Jay? Did I get that wrong? You in UK? Oh yeah, you are UK. British pounds. My bad, brother. Let me go ahead. I got you hooked up now. There you go. Cool. Yes. Jesus Christ. Jay. Jay. My man Jay. y'all, you know we did definitely hit a damn record. We have officially hit a record on this show, brother. We have officially hit a record, man. I don't know. Y'all must be feeling generous, brothers. I greatly appreciate it. You know what y'all just did? Y'all just bought the second camera. So and y'all go see it. Oh my goodness, yo. Hey, Jay. Hey, hold on. Wait. I gotta hold on. Let me do this. Wait. Oh man. Yeah, we getting that damn that 8K camera. That's what we doing. So y'all gonna see my mug in 8K. Did y'all see that? That damn 8K camera? I didn't know they had them things out there. Let's go ahead and round it 550. Oh man, I got to take a screenshot of this. Hold on. Come on, man. Hold on. I got you, Jay. There you go. My bad, good brother. I got you in there. Somebody said, who said that? Tax money. These brothers dropping their Tuesday money. Man, hey, I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to even show, after the show, I'm going to show y'all the camera that I recently purchased. So y'all just bought that. We going we going wild with it, brother. I greatly appreciate all y'all, man. Off of Gail's lying ass. All right, let's cook.
And she was like, no, girl, you're not married. Call him. He all excited. He sets up a date for us like a day or two later. I go to meet him. I walk in and I see something shiny on his hand. So as soon as he said his name, I was like, is that a fashion statement on your finger? Because I was like, I know that's not a wedding ring because I don't deal with married men. And I was like, I said, I asked my girlfriend, were you married? He was like, oh, I never told her that I wasn't married, but, my wife and I are having problems, and, I just wanted to meet you as a friend. And I was like, every man in Atlanta having problems with his wife. I was like, ain't nobody gonna fall for that damn okie doke. Like, that's just like the standard line. He was like, well, no, he started reading off his resume and, like he's the president of this company and he saw me and he just thought I was a nice looking girl and he wanted to get to know me. So by this time I'm pissed, y'all, because I had driven around there from Decatur at the time to Buckhead. I had like $5 till payday. That was 3 days away. No damn gas in my car and I was hungry. So now all I had at the house.
So Gail is explaining that she was in dire straits. So when she met Harold, Harold told her that he was married. And she was acting like, nah, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say the same thing. But she's explaining that, hey, I was a single mother. I didn't have any money. Again, sometimes morals go out the window when you ain't got no bread. And it's a big ass paycheck in the form of $86,000 a month staring you smack in your face. So she has some decisions to make. So here we go.
So he was like, you can eat dinner because I was about to leave. And I was like, oh, I'm going to eat. I said, I'm going to eat because I'm hungry. And, because you're wasting my time for coming around here. But I was like, I'm going to eat. I said, then I'm going home and that's going to be the end of this. So at the end of the night, he was like, well, it was nice meeting you and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, well, nice meeting you too, have a happy life. And he was like, well, what?
You right, man. You definitely. So after the show, I'm going to go ahead and screenshot all this, man. Y'all brothers showed out. Like, man, this is the end of the month. Almost the first of the month. Y'all cooking. Y'all appreciate. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. My goodness.
If I wasn't married? And I was like, I don't know. I said, I can't answer that. I said, whether you were married. I mean, I don't know. I was like, I don't know you. And, this is not how I get down. So I left. Next day, he sends a big bouquet of flowers. So everybody at my job was like, they knew I had a date that night. They were like, did you give him some?
Melanie, she been saying this. I told me that, man, he needs a call-in show like KS that will blow him into the multiverse. Man, what? Why? I'm trying to imagine how I would be because I laugh too much, man. I'm gonna just be perfectly honest with y'all. If I had women call in and I'm already laughing. If I had women call in and I'm looking at this woman, look at how you look, and she come with some foolery saying, I need a man who make $500,000 a month, I'm probably gonna start laughing, and it's gonna be disrespectful. Oh, yo, I couldn't handle it. I don't know if I could. Oh man, you right though. You are right. Maybe for the comedy that would be good. We talk, Melody. Oh, yo. Oh, that'd be funny as hell. Goodness.
Like, no. Like, hell no, I didn't give him none. For some flowers, I was like, hell no. So, he calls and was like, I just thought, we had a nice evening and I'd like to get to know you better or whatever. And I was like, dude, you are married. And he was like, well, we having issues. And I was like, well, maybe if you paid your wife some attention, maybe you all wouldn't. You wouldn't. So didn't matter. He started sending flowers. When I tell you, y'all, he was sending flowers like damn near every day. My office looked like a morgue. I promise you. It looked like a morgue. It smelled like a morgue with all them flowers up in there. So I told him, I was like, dude, we cannot do this. So he was like, well, we could go out as friends sometime and have dinner. So I was like, okay. So after the fourth time I went out with him, I was like, you know what? I said, that's not right. I was like, if your wife don't know you out with me, this is not right. So I was like, not doing this anymore. So he was like, no, like, no, because I'm going to file for divorce.
Yeah, that would be it exactly. We'd have to spend time, and y'all had to figure out I got to figure out how the mute button worked because I'm going to get my point across.
I was like, until you file for divorce, don't reach out to me. You know, and I was like, and I can't tell you I'm gonna be here or not. I can't do that. So next day he calls and was like, oh, you a challenge. I'm gonna get you, like, you know, I'm gonna marry you. You're the girl for me. Like, you work hard, you're a single mom, you're doing your thing, you know, and you're gonna be the girl for me. And I was like, dude, let it go. So fast forward the story. Of course, he starts to wear me down. He's sending gifts and sending me all these little nice, sweet things. And this is one of his little things that he would do. I'm finding out this is how he get all his women, because what's her name ain't the only one. It's been plenty. She just the face of the franchise right now. I'm finding out he got a thing for girls that are 25, 30. That's about the oldest he like him. And he damn near about to be 64 years old. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, he was like, so he gets me a pair of diamond earrings. I was like, this is my token to you, to prove to you that I'm serious.
Melody is right. She did definitely tell me this, that we need to start that. And I swear, I did think about it. I swear I've been wanting to open it up, but I'm like, man, do I have the demeanor to strange women? It's just funny to me. Like, and y'all know I kind of laugh first because it's so delusional. Like, God, dog, it's comedy. And I'm like, oh, man, yeah, we may have to go and open up Saturday show, but just a call in. That would be good. You're right, Melody. Yeah, they think I'm nice, but oh, man. All right, let's get to it. Gail almost done with her foolery. Here we go.
I'm ending this marriage because you're the one for me, and she and I, we ain't hitting on none, all of that kind of stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, so I'm young and all that. I'm believing this bullshit. So after that, we started to date kind of like right around the time. I think he filed for divorce like right around that time. So after that, I'm thinking everything cool. So we go on this trip to New Orleans, first year of the Essence Festival. He was like, let me take you to the Essence Festival. And I'm like, okay. So we go, we kicking it, having a good time. Phone rings in a hotel room. I think I picked it up, and I don't know if somebody said something or not, but it was the first class click on, they hung up. So he comes in the room, the phone rings again, and I hear him having this conversation with someone that didn't sound like that, that this relationship was over or whatever. So of course I'm pissed off. So I tear his ass up, and he was like, no, and I told her I wanted a divorce. I hadn't filed yet, but I'm about to file. So I'm furious, y'all, because I'm like, God damn it. Here.
So Harold basically said that he's going to file for divorce, and she been already chilling with him. And again, guys, she been getting all the gifts, all the princess treatment. He been sending her flowers, and she's just loving, everything, knowing that he's still married. But she justifies it by saying he said that he was going to get a divorce. And one of the funniest excuses that I've ever heard. Under one of these comments, there was a woman that said, well, back in the day, you really couldn't tell if somebody was married or not because we didn't have all the technology that we have today. Back then, you had to go to the courthouse to actually see if somebody was married. So Gail probably didn't have enough time as a single mother to go to the courthouse to see if he was still married or not. I bullshit you not. Under the comments of that young lady's post, I'm like, my goodness, y'all. Oh, this is why men have a hard time listening to some of these women, man. I'm like, God, dog, y'all don't tell the truth. Let's continue.
I go again. They got up and did some bullshit with this kind of stuff. So anyway, he does file. I want to say like in the next week or two. So we, I was like, okay, well, I'm free to, date you right now, but I'm still going to be respectful and all that. 'Cause, you still got your divorce and stuff going. So their divorce kind of went fairly quickly. I think he filed in like, I don't even know. It was like the fall, but they were divorced by that December. So I'm like, okay, then. So in the interim, of course, I'm saying full transparency here, before the divorce was final, he and I did date. We started dating, and he gave me those earrings, like I said, as a sign and token of his, like, oh, this is my devotion to you. Like, you're going to be the one. So, of course, I'm thinking I'm the one with my little dumb self. So, okay. All right. So, yeah. So that's what I'm just here to let you all know that, yeah, I started seeing him before the divorce was final. But at no time did I go in, try to destroy his marriage, do any of that. And actually, before we started kicking it like that, I was encouraging him to try to work it out with his wife.
She said before she was trying to encourage Harold to work it out with his wife. You lying ass. You lying. Oh my God.
I did. I was trying to encourage him to work it out with her. I was like, you have 2 young children. Those children are 2 and 4. You should try to work it out. He was like, ain't no working out. Ain't no going back. She depressed from having the last baby. She won't sleep with me and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's terrible. He was like, yeah, she just been really depressed or whatever. Right. But I'm going to come back to that later on. Another story time, but because it's real significant, this little lie he told. So one of the other truths or a half truth that Sabrina was saying was that what else did she say? Oh, the airport situation. So she said she didn't get anything kicked off at the airport because she didn't want to, I guess, get in trouble or some shit like that. So I was like, okay. She was like, oh, she was talking trash about me. And I was like, well, technically, I was talking trash to my husband. And I guess some of it, when you kick a can, some of the trash spill over on you. That's just kind of how it is. So she was like, and I got her, she followed us onto the airplane. I was like, girl, ain't nobody following nobody on no damn airplane. I had a ticket. We all happened to be on the same flight heading to Dallas because he and I used to live in Dallas. Sorry about that, y'all. He and I used to live in Dallas, and I was going.
So they they took the same flight to Dallas. Lord have mercy. This is all wrong. This need to be a Lifetime special or something. Hold on, here we go.
Over to see some friends. So we're on the plane.
Oh, come on, don't do us like that. It's almost done. Hold on, y'all. They really trying to stop the stream. My goodness. All right, here we go. This is crazy. Here we go.
And I get a text from my girlfriend because I knew it was going to be cold in Dallas like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I know it's going to be cold, but I'm going to head over and I'm not going to stay long. And I was like, long as it doesn't snow. So she sent a text message while I was on the plane, said 100% chance of snow that night in Dallas. So the flight attendant came and was like, well, this lady is saying that you said some things to her. And I was like, I was talking to my husband and, maybe I did say some stuff, but I was talking to my husband. So anyway, when I see that text message come through, y'all, I had decided anyway. I told the flight attendant, I was like, I gotta get off this plane. I said, can I get off? Because I don't want to get stuck in Dallas if it's going.
All right. So she said all that to basically try and justify that she cheated. She snuck in with Harold while he was still married. But hold on. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick.
So that's what I'm just here to let you all know.
Hold on. I had to save this separately because she tried to edit out the most important part, but I found it. Hold on real quick. Let me let y'all hear something real quick. We're gonna play it a couple times. Gail sneaky, man. She's good. So you seen at the end of that video. Hold on, I'm gonna make it loud. There we go. She didn't. She left out a part. She was supposed to end it with something. Hold on. We got it. Gail, yo, she wrong, man. Let's see here. Come on, it's only 21 seconds too. Only 21 seconds. The part that she left out. Her crazy self. Act like she was a victim. Got all these women up in arms. You know. Oh man. Here we go. Wait. Come on, Gail. Don't do us like that. Here it come. They're trying not to let us show. Wait, hold on. All right. Listen to this. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Let me bring this up. Gail thought she was going to sneak off. Listen to this. Oh, let me get rid of this one. One second. This is the kicker.
So that's what I'm just here to let you all know that, yeah, I started seeing him before the divorce was final. But at no time did I go in, try to destroy his marriage to any of that.
Did y'all hear what she said?
All right. So, yeah.
So now you see that I had to find this on another person's page. This was how she was supposed to end the video, but she cut this out. But listen.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So that's what I'm just here to let you all know that, yeah, I started seeing him before the divorce was final. But at no time did I go in, try to destroy his marriage to any of that. And actually, before we started kicking it like that, I was encouraging him to try to work it out with his wife. I did.
So let's hear it once again so she can admit it.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So that's what I'm just here to let you all know that, yeah, I started seeing him before the divorce was final. But at no time did I go in, try to destroy his marriage to any of that. And actually, before we started kicking it like that, I was encouraging him to try to work it out with his wife. I did.
So there you have it, man. Gail finally admitted after all of that she was with Harold before his marriage was done. So what's that old saying? The same way you get them is the same way that you'll lose them. So she is essentially Sabrina. But she just got a chance to be married with Harold for 25, 26 years. She had her run, and now it's over. Because Harold ain't never changed. Because he got you the same way that he got Sabrina. And it's funny that it's been multiple reports saying that Harold got more than like 5 or 6 different girlfriends that he's been sneaking and creeping with. Right? So he's been the same guy since day one. So now why is it so much of a surprise that she's finding out that this guy cheats? She was with it. Right? And let me show y'all something real quick, just to give you a little bit of background on who Harold actually is. Hold on, let me see this real quick. Gail ain't right, man. She got all them women on her side, and now they looking stupid. So this is a BSI Financial Services. Hold on, let's make this a little bit wider. So BSI Financial Services said how we see our role. We endeavor to enable sustainable home ownership by practicing core values that embody doing what is right, emphasizing problem solving, delivering on expectations, and winning with humility. Technology plays an important part in our role in our user experience. For lenders, our approach to loan boarding and quality management employs artificial intelligence to score every loan we service every day. For consumers, we offer a digital experience that delivers the convenience. Okay, so this is what Harold actually does. Harold Lewis, he is the president and COO of BSI Financial Services. He was hired as his new president, where he'll be responsible for scaling BSI Financial's platform and delivering value to its customers through the combination of improved operational efficiency, reduced risk, technology advancements, and exceptional talent. And then listen to this. This is the kicker. Prior to joining BSI Financial, Lewis served as the president and COO of Nation Star Mortgage, where he led the growth of the company's servicing portfolio from $30 billion to $400 billion and its mortgage origination portfolio to $1.8 billion to $25 billion. Harold is exceptional at his job. Exceptional brother, right? How do you go, what is that? From 30 billion, then you hire Harold and he increases that to $400 billion. And then to the portfolio from 1.8 to 25 billion. The dude is exceptional, but he just got a pussy problem. And that is the downfall of many men. No dick discipline, can't control your urges. And that's why I tell guys, stop listening to all of these content creators that's telling you just go out there and get married. And as like that's the fix of everything. No, if you are not ready to be a husband, if you are not ready to give up that lifestyle of trying to sneak in with other women, I'm going to tell you right now, that shit is not going to disappear when you get married. If you are not ready, you are not ready. Do not let people shame you in these spaces by making it seem like marriage is the ultimate answer, because you can end up just like this dude, because he going to lose a lot of money. He going to still have a little bit of bread, but he going to lose a lot of money. So that's why I tell guys, it's your choice. And I say that to women as well. I know people like to push women should get married young, but if that woman ain't ready and she still want to run the streets, what makes you think that's going to stop when y'all get married? Be honest with yourselves. I told you guys, there was a certain time that I was not ready to be anybody's husband. Absolutely not. I wanted it all. So it was no point. What I think that this men always going to be attracted to other women. It is what it is, man. So y'all better make sure. So, brother, let's take a look. Hold on. I think it's got some more information on Harold. Hold on. This is relevant. It's just some more information on him and what he does. But yeah, I'm just trying to let y'all know. Goodness gracious. That is, dude is exceptional. Y'all want to see that again? Hold on. Where'd it go? Look at that, yo. Look. God, dog. Look at that. From 30 billion to 400 billion. That you can't tell me that an exceptional. Let me see what y'all say about this. Hold on. This is funny. Harold was future before future. Rodney, you wow. Felton said Harold looks like an author. He was doing a book signing. Yeah, that was his excuse. What was that movie for colored girls? When old Frank came back and said, "Man, I can smell her perfume on you." Frank was like, "Oh, baby, I was eating donuts." Black in the Day said, "Damn, yeah, man. Trey said, yeah, this brother is a beast out here. My goodness. Priest Brooklyn Harold might be my new BFF. Yeah, man. Harold can teach you something, Katie. Let's see. Guy Incognito said, I think that makes him a high value. Man, with that amount of money, my goodness. Black in the Day, Harold, you the real MVP. Jay's randomness said, I say Harold has the right to do whatever the F he wants to. And he thinks so too. He love Harold don't play. America's modern dad. Yeah, man, he had to get to it. Trey said, let that man have all the concubines he wants. Harold is literally him. Felt the black Warren Buffett. That dude is killing it. My goodness, look at this. Watch Gamer said, girl, go back to your husband. Exactly. That's why I said that. Where the hell Gail gonna go on the dating market? The truth, Harold know money and how to spend it except with women, dang, bro. And the funny thing is, Harold, let's say he loses more than half of his assets and income and all that type of stuff. Do you think this type of brother that has his type of intelligence and education and turn him nothing to something can get that money back? Yes, he will bounce back. But if you just, a guy who's doing well and you don't have these types of skills to get that money back, a lot of guys don't want to start over. You don't want to work that hard once you start getting old. But I have no doubt, shadow of a doubt, that Harold will be able to win his money back or earn his money back. So, man, Pre said, get Harold on the line, medium. Yeah, I would love to talk to Harold. He got it going on there. Truest dude said, I pulled him up on Google earlier, shaking my head. You can lose a lot of money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money. Yeah. Shout out to that Chris Rock movie. Was it I Think I Love My Wife? That's where I first heard that. A great quote. I used that before. Trey said, Priest Brooklyn, seriously, this brother can turn $10 into $100K. Yes. See? Yeah. Glow said, women are not supposed to have egos equal or larger than the man that they're with, and they know it, but they do not care. Yeah, and everybody was a participator in the situation. So Felton said, we all need to get some financial advice from Harold, just not the rest. Yeah. And we do these financial episodes. I'm gonna look up his catalog, and I'm gonna see if we can get some information from the brother. So Harold is him. Fitness information. What's going on, brother? He said, good evening. Melanie King said, not a pussy problem. Yeah, and he like to get to it. So, and he don't care what the cost is. Harold paying for trips, gifts. That's just like I always reference Nate from Set It Off. Nate don't give a damn if you don't like what he looked like or not. All Nate know is he got this money in his hand and he gonna spend this band. So you go give him some of that cat. That's what's gonna happen. These older dudes don't care. And women swear that these older dudes, you know how much it's gonna cost to be with me? They like, yes. Yes, I do. Here, take this $40 and let me get a little bit. Oh, my guy, KMS with the $50 super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Said, so Gail had a metaverse moment. She got to see a younger Gail support her husband in his time of need. To be biblical, Harold laid hands on the young lady, hit her with the staff of righteousness, causing her to speak in tongues. Praise the Lord. You a wild boy. That's good. Oh, man, my guy, MC Recovery and Relapse. What's going on, man? Good to see you here. The $5 Super Chat, he said, I did part 1 YouTube stream of the results of the proposal. I wrote for the LA Department Mental Health for Black men and boys to have more resources. I know you on it, bro. Dr. Grant got it. Oh, you the man, brother. Make sure you send me the results of everything, and I got you, brother. I'll post it. Thank you. Let's see here. Let me go through some, see if I can see any new. Let me get the truth in here one more again. The truth said third time around, Harold needs to stay single. I mean, you really think this is gonna stop him? I mean, this situation is like, what is it? It was filed in 2022, I believe, and it's just now in the works or whatever to being looked at in 2023 or something like that. So Harold, I mean, he's content with being him. He's him. So, and the women just, I mean, they just get on this program. So the only one that's crying foul is Gail, and she shouldn't. Yeah, she has a right to divorce him, but don't forget to acknowledge the fact that you met him the same way. I mean, and that's why these stories always need context, because you never get the full story from the women, when it first starts. The girl Sabrina literally had to tell her story for Gail to come out and tell everybody that, yeah, I was doing my dirt too. I met him when he was married, and I knew that he already had kids, and I still went to go see him. She said that her place of work looked like a morgue, or smelled like a morgue, from the amount of flowers that Harold sent her. She knew, but now she's playing victim. And now she got all these thousands of women on TikTok pissed off at her because she's the woman that other women warned themselves about. So, I mean, women have to put themselves in Harold's first wife's shoes, right? What if that was you? What if that was you that was dealing with postpartum and your husband, Harold, was going out there entertaining Gail, the new woman, while you going through all the stuff that you're going through and trying to raise 2 kids, right? Put yourself in her shoes. Do you still want to give Gail the benefit of the doubt? She was wrong. Just like Sabrina was wrong, just like Harold was wrong. Everybody was equally wrong. So this ain't no blame on just Harold. You know what I'm saying? And that's another point that I have to point out to women all the time. When men cheat, who the hell you think they cheating with? Y'all get to see it firsthand. 2 women, right? Y'all better smarten up. I told y'all, trying to explain, y'all women don't be listening. Goodness. They just be going out there thinking that women's sugar and spice and getting cheated on in the process. He loves that all she wanted was gas money, but Harold be Harold. And yeah, man, hey, he'd dangle that money. He's like, hey, I know you only want gas money, but I got 100 for you if you do something else. I don't know. 200. I mean, well, I gotta go 300. Well, just you just gonna lick a little bit. When the money right, you get what you want. So you say you just gonna stick the tip in. Harold be like, absolutely no. Emmanuel Dark shows chicks don't think and get in their ego. Yeah, man. Feld said Gail wasn't on Harold's program from the start of the seasons of the show. The show just kept going. Yeah, man, it just kept going. Yeah, yeah, it's just a tip, right? Whatever. Oh man, this information facts. IQ has said 500. Harold, let me go ahead and get my knee pads. Gail, yeah. There ain't no problems. We know the secret is out, man. Money will buy you. Seems like every woman has a cost. It's kind of the I call it the pretty woman syndrome. I don't know if y'all seen that movie. I may be dating myself, but essentially Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. Richard Gere was a rich businessman. Julia Roberts was a hooker, and he decided to take this hooker in and made her into his girl, right? And so the way he was able to do that, he asked her when he first met her in the room, was like, how much for the whole night? And she was like, well, you probably couldn't afford it. And he was like, try me. And she said $300. He was like, okay. $300, what is that? To a man with bread. Like, what? You spend that at dinner. Like Kevin Samuel said, I spend that at dinner. Yeah. So I think, we all know as men in today's modern time, if you have money, you can get essentially what you want from women if you're willing to spend. So it's the pretty woman syndrome. Like, yeah, you can, pay for the experience. It is what it is. So, oh man, let me see here. Pretty Woman, 1990. Yeah, man, that movie. Go back and watch it. It was pretty. I mean, that movie, everybody loved it, but she was a hooker. She was a pretty hooker, but she was a hooker. So, Jay said I was 15. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see here. Glow said, black for real, man. I was like, God want me to do better. Okay. Felton said, yeah, she kept sliding in home plate safe. Lamar said I was 1. My goodness, yeah. I told you I may be dating myself, me and Jay. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, go back and watch Pretty Woman, man. They tried to church it up, like this ain't no damn hooker. No, we know. She was just pretty though. Julia Roberts, I think she has one of the best smiles. Like at it like celebrities. Yeah, she always had a nice smile. So, and she was one of my favorites in one of my favorite movie series. I don't know if y'all watched the Ocean's 11, like series, but Ocean's 11 was amazing. Ocean's 12 was great. Also, they had an all-star cast in there. Goodness gracious. Yeah, man. Oh, let's see here. Guy Incognito said, women love Pretty Woman because if a rich man could make a hoe a wife, that means all women have a chance. Never thought of it like that, but that's true. That's a Cinderella story, a savior story, right? You spot on with that. So let's go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm gonna take screenshots of the super chats, man. Y'all definitely showed out. Goodness gracious. I mean, I can't thank y'all enough. I mean, this was crazy. This was a wild show. It was definitely funny for me to do. I know sometimes on my platform it can be very serious because we have to touch on important topics like prison rates, felonies, the fertility rates, whatever we talk about, we typically talk about on this show. But yeah, this was good for me that I'm able to present one of these shows to you guys. Still did a little bit of research, but yeah, I think it was definitely important to kind of lighten the mood because I've been on it for a while. All this research and paying for actual documents just to give the correct information to you guys. It takes a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I do appreciate it when you guys, compensated your boy, on a night like this. I greatly appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of the week. Hopefully the Lakers can get a win against the Atlanta Hawks. We playing a back-to-back after getting our ass whooped by the Rockets. And I know somebody's probably going to, sit out, maybe Bron or AD, but hopefully we can show out and do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all an update on the community post and see how we come out. But yeah, the Lakers pissed me off last night. After coming off that amazing win against Golden State, and we come to Houston, my city, and just show our ass and get our ass whooped. Lord have mercy. That pissed me off. But yeah, so who y'all got for the Super Bowl? Man, we almost had the Lions in the Super Bowl. Man, the Lions was that close. That's crazy. So, but I mean, the 49ers and the Chiefs, this is a rematch. The Chiefs beat the 49ers, I believe, for their first Super Bowl win, right? So yeah, so this is a rematch and it's in Vegas. Lord have mercy. We got the Chiefs playing in the Raiders home stadium for the Super Bowl, and we got the 49ers in there. My goodness. That's embarrassing. I'm going to watch it, though. Let me see who y'all got. Let's see here. I see some Kansas City, see 49ers, KC, Richard James Harris. What's going on, brother? Let's see here. KC. Man, sorry to hear that. Richard James Harris said, I'm from Detroit, and I'm still sick. Yeah, they was close, man. Detroit, like y'all coach said, he said, y'all ain't going to be able to sneak up on nobody anymore. Y'all got a target on your back, so get ready. But I think they're going to have a great team next year, too, so they got a chance. So, see here. Trues do say I'm a Steelers fan, so whatever. Yeah, I get it. Change for Life, KC. Oh man, it's gonna be a great game. I promise you that, man. They got some dogs over there. I like Christian McCaffrey. He's an amazing player. So let's see here. Internet Squad. Some say NC North is going to be a brutal division. Yeah, because I expect big things from the Green Bay Packers next year. They have their quarterback. The Chicago Bears may get my guy Caleb Williams from SC. It's going to be good. So Black in the Day said, I feel for Detroit. As a Browns fan, I was rooting for you, fam. Yeah, they was close, man. They almost had it. K. George said, as a Raider fan, this pains me, but 49ers W. Yeah, I think they may go ahead and get them. You know, I'm not going to speak on it. I do not like the 49ers at all, but I do like some of their players. I like Debo. I like Christian. So we're going to see, man. It pains me to say it, too. I don't know. I really don't want KC to win because they in the Raiders, division, and we got to hear about that shit for the rest of the year. Goodness. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here, man. The Lakers trying to play. So we ended right at the perfect time. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this lighthearted show. It was a lot of jokes. The chat, y'all are amazing. Goodness, I was rolling. Y'all had me dying. But I appreciate the support, and I'll go ahead and end the stream with some of this great Marcus Murray music. Let me get this out of here so we can let my man cook. Let me see. I got that queued up. I may have it. I do. All right. Appreciate it, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of the week. Be safe. Eat healthy. Hit that damn gym. And I'll be back hopefully on Saturday. Maybe talk about a call-in show. Appreciate it. Media Man out. Thank y'all. Appreciate the support.